Go.
All right.
Do it then.
We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Do it harder. Do it harder. Tell people what we're watching. What we're watching, Dom. What we're doing. What we're doing.
AEW Dynamite. It's a Wednesday. You know what that means.
You know what that means.
God, I just listened to this whole podcast. It was terrible. I feel like my ears are gonna bleed.
What'd you say? This is Darby Allen, and you're listening to Give Me a Whole Yeah podcast.
Hey, Dom. Hello, and a very warm welcome to the Give Me a Whole Yeah Wrestling podcast. And your boy Dom is back. We had that all planned out. How are you doing, man?
I'm all right, man. How are you?
I'm groovy. Thanks for joining me, dude. And thanks to everyone in chat that's joining us. We've got Danny, we've got Raymond, we've got Michael, we've got Sandra. Sandra?
Hey, Sandra.
Is that sassy? Do you reckon that's sassy?
What?
I reckon that's sassy. I reckon that's sassy. I think that's a sassy. Sandra. Sassy Sandra. Sassy Sandra.
Wow, it's awesome. Well,
who's related to Todd Johnson? Not really. Maybe. Who knows? Oh, man. This is like Matrix type stuff happening right now.
Are they playing us? Maybe they're playing us.
Maybe they're playing us. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Danny, who do you think is going to be the Jokers in the Owen Hart tournament? Starting off with a big question.
You sound like a robot. You full on glitched just then. That was weird. You went full on like slow motion robot. You were like, whoa,
who do you think are going to be the Jokers in the Owen Hart tournament, Dom?
Did we find that out tonight?
Yes.
Tonight. Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
Really?
The card for tonight is the Owen Hart semi-final. Adam Cole versus Jeff Hardy. The Ring of Honor television champion Samoa Joe versus the Joker. The Kyle O'Reilly versus Ray Fenix. Dr. Britt Baker versus the Joker. Hangman Adam Page versus Konosuke Takeshita, which will be an amazing match because he's incredible. Wardlow is getting 10 lashes and a face-to-face confrontation between Chris Jericho and William Regal.
That's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. I love it, man.
Baby.
Well, right. So a lot of people are saying, dream booking Gargano, but it's not going to be, because it has to be someone Jay Lethal knows and someone that Sonjay Dutt knows, because they were talking about them knowing who it is. The only big surprise, and I don't think it will be that, because of his ties with Ring of Honor, is Cesaro, but I don't think it will be. I couldn't tell you who the male Joker is. I think the female Joker will be Athena.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you, man. I think the male Joker would be Miro.
Oh, good.
I think a return for Miro would be nice, and have him actually potentially going to the finals of the tournament. I think the finals will be him and Adam Cole, and I think Adam Cole will take it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think Adam Cole take it. I like the fact they gave Jeff Hardy the win over Darby, because I guess it brings star power to the. I don't know. It's a weird.
Well, Darby didn't get the win over Jeff Hardy.
Oh, Jeff got the win over Darby.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a weird one, isn't it?
It was a memorable match, and that's all.
Yeah, it was. I've been watching, for my sins, even though he don't like me and he blocked me on Twitter. I've been watching listening to some Jim Cornette stuff, and he's so down on Jeff, and he's so down on Darby for doing what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an interesting question, because I love Jeff Hardy's arguably definitely my top 3 favorite wrestlers of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Love him. It's got to be for me. Oh no, maybe top 5. For me, you've got your Mick Foley, Raven, Bray Wyatt is another one. Jeff Hardy's in that conversation for me. And I was going to ask you, do you think Jeff Hardy should be doing what he was doing there? Do you think he should hang it up? Do you think he should?
I think Darby took the risks, man.
But do you think do you feel like there was a comment Cornette made about him, looking like he struggles to breathe? I'm talking about Jeff Hardy here.
He has looked out of breath, but maybe he just needs a bit of training or whatever. I mean, we've seen Jim Cornette sort of go up and down quite a lot. Not Jim Cornette, Jericho go up and down quite a lot.
That's true, yeah.
So, I think there's definitely potential for him to recover, and he'll know what he needs to work on. My predictions for the Jokers are, I think, Miro, and I think someone brought up a really good point. I think it was Michael last week. It was either Michael or Raymond, about it being a couple that was both the Jokers. So if you was to have Miro, it'd be wonderful to bring Perry in.
That's real good. Yeah, very nice, very nice.
She is doing a date in the UK very soon as well. So
really?
Clearly still interested in wrestling. Yeah. Okay. Let's go through the comments. Give me a whole yeah. You know what that means? It means the best wrestling on Wednesday night. And hi everyone. And where's the peoples? Give me a whole yeah belt. Show me it, Dom. Show me it. Oh, you can't show me because you haven't won it off me yet, baby.
I can't do that. I can't swear at you because
we're in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Hi guys. Hello, Sandra.
Question from Michael, which is, I guess, timely. How do you feel about the Sasha Banks and Naomi thing? I think it's a work.
It's not work. Sasha believes in herself, and so she should. I mean, there's been several instances where she said on the Stone Cold Steve Austin show where she'd be like,
I saw that. That was a really nice quote. She said, "I eat steak like Vince McMahon." Right, that was the quote. But hang on. Surely they're not going to fire Sasha Banks, are they?
No, I think they'll just get in trouble, but they might be down on the card, but then it's a chance for them to leave. She believes in herself. She wants to, and I think that's fair enough. We are starting Dynamite right now. We have no titles live on Fight. It is live right now. What's our first match going to be? Michael says, sup, everyone. I think the Jokers are Johnny Wrestling or Miro for the men's, and then the women's Athena or Makito. I'd heard the Makito rumors. That makes complete sense, actually,
I would say Miro's a better shout because I guess you've got.
We're seeing the debut on the first match, Dom.
Yeah, nice. I guess you've also got here the Sonjay Dutt connection, and I guess Sonjay Dutt will know Miro, and obviously because the AEW, he works in AEW still, Miro, of course. So I guess that would work because both Jay Lethal and Thingy will know Miro. So it would still work.
Yeah, so, I think Miro's a great shot, but we will find out in about a second, Dom.
Yeah.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Just want to make sure I'm live for this.
Who's it going to be? Oh, it's not Miro.
Whoa! No, Morrison. Did you freak out because you thought it was Johnny Gargano?
No, I think I knew it's Johnny Morrison. Johnny Elite, man.
Amazing. I love it. Yes.
Go on, lad.
Good. Awesome.
So 2 weeks ago, Dom, you said no more signings. Here we have a new signing by the look of it.
yeah, looks like it. And they'll still be able to work his indie dates as well.
Yeah, that's what AEW do, man. That's the benefit to working with people. It is Johnny Elite, John Morrison, former. Is he going to finish his feud with The Miz on here?
What do you mean? You mean MJF?
That's a feud that never happened, really.
Yeah. Amazing. Good.
Good. What's up, everyone? So I think the Jokers are Johnny Wrestling or Miro, says Michael. I think it's going to be Johnny Elite, actually. Former John Morrison.
Yeah.
Athena or Makito. Makito's been a shout, and I think it's a great shout because she has history with Britt Baker from 2001 when she
this is cool though.
Tag teamed with her. Yeah, this is real cool.
We should probably put that on there. We should probably update the banner. I'll do that.
Oh, thank you, man. The Joker could very well be Omega, but they should hold off on him coming back the Wednesday before the pay-per-view or on the pay-per-view itself. Good shout, Raymond. We got 12 people in. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Oh, what? Everyone's watching tonight. That's great. Everyone say hi in chat, just like Hassan has. Hi, Hassan. Emma is laughing. Todd says hi. Hi, Todd. How are you doing, man? Sandra says sassy. It is sassy.
It is sassy. Well, it's lovely to have you, Sandra / sassy.
Jeff says, what is up, boys? What is up, Jeff? Hey, guys, love to see you. And it is truly sassy. Oh, Samoa Joe just knocking out John Morrison.
I don't know whether this is the best debut for Johnny Elite.
Why?
Well, he's going to get destroyed, isn't
he? What was his history in Ring of Honor?
What was his sister?
What was his history?
Johnny, I don't think he's been in Ring of Honor. He's been in pretty much everywhere else. He's been in Lucha Underground. He was everywhere.
Yeah. I couldn't remember if he had a history of ring one. How do you fellas feel about the Naomi and Sasha Banks thing? Yeah, I mean, I think it's frustration, but I think that they've got potential to turn it into a really interesting story. So do it.
Cool.
You're sounding echoey, Anthony. Stop now. Weird. Sorry about that, Emma. I don't know what happened, but at least you got two of me in a room. Samoa Joe booting the legs out of Johnny Mundo as he takes him back into the corner. Just ordered Double or Nothing, baby. Dom, I can confirm I am doing Double or Nothing. I'm at work the next day at 9 o'clock, but I don't give a flying S.
I will. Well, I believe I'm doing Double or Nothing. It is not this weekend. It's with. Oh no, I'm not.
The 29th of May. You're not doing it.
Oh no! Thank God. Yeah, no. I looked earlier. And I was like, oh, download. But no, it's not.
No, that's July. Yeah. Oh, mate.
June. It's June. It's coming up.
June. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. June.
22 days away, man.
Are you excited? You're going to see Kiss, aren't you, Dom?
Yes, I am. But Emma's excited, and that's what matters.
We'll go have a great time, and please don't be miserable. Try and make her happy.
Yeah, I've got a list of bands I want to see. I've never seen Maiden.
Don't go go with a list.
I've never seen Maiden, so I've got to see Maiden. I've never seen Kiss. I've got to see Kiss. You know.
I really love you, baby. I love what you got.
I think they're overrated, and I think.
What's your favorite Kiss song?
Hang on, let me just hit Spotify.
No, don't. Oh, you loser. Look, you've got to like.
I don't care about Kiss. I don't care about Kiss.
Love Gun, baby. That's where it's at.
I know that. Hang on. Rock and Roll All Night, probably. Rock and Roll All Night. That's the one I
promise you, it's the best live song I've ever seen performed long. Rock and Roll All Night. It is the best live song. Wouldn't it be great if Natty Hart was a women's Joker? But we know it's not going to be her. It would be great. How good would that be of WWE to allow her to come to celebrate Owen, to try and put in some good feelings with Martha, etc. You know, I think that'd be great.
I mean, you got to believe. You got to believe she's watching. She's probably watching.
Hell yeah, man! Hell yeah. Johnny is going to get killed in this one. Johnny Mundo get killed. I know we don't get dusty finishes in AEW, but I think that Lethal's going to cost Joe. Oh, that clothesline, man. Joe took it.
Yeah, maybe, because that would be a good one-on-one match for the pay-per-view, wouldn't it? Lethal versus Joe. So if you were booking...
Yeah, I think they'll go that. Yeah, I think
if you were booking for the Ring of Honor title, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to make that Ring of Honor title time. Oh, man, that beautiful side corkscrew. Good work, man. I don't think I've seen people do that.
Morris is amazing. He does all that. Is it capoeira? Who was someone with the walk? They do free running. What do they do? What do they call that? You know, when they free run on buildings and stuff.
Parkouring.
Parkour, yeah, he does all that stuff, doesn't he?
Nice, man. Johnny Elite versus
he's now clearly talking to Joe.
That's wrestling. It's more obvious in the Becky Lynch match, and we all love her. Wheelie Steve, welcome to the channel, mate. Hope you're having a great day, my dude. The moment when you see a random stream and think, I know one of those guys. Emma, I didn't click why until I saw you in this chat. I really need to give AEW another try. Well, thank you for giving another try with us, Wheelie Stevie, baby.
Nice to see you, dude. Thank you very much. I've heard lots of good things. Hope you're all right, man.
I hope you're okay. This crowd is jacked tonight. Mate, we are jacked tonight. It was just nice hanging out with all you guys. Smiley's joined us. Hey up, mate. How you doing? Dan Reed also joined me last week as well. Thank you so much for joining us again. Dan, hope you're doing well, mate. Hey, you too. Hey, Dan says Sasha. Bless you. So did Sasha and Naomi leave WWE for real?
I don't think so. Yeah, they left the arena. I don't think they're leaving the company.
No, I don't think they're leaving the company. I just think they've walked out.
My question for you guys, all of you, is what like they should have arguably should have stopped signing people and have just signed John Morrison. Do you think that Tony Khan just kind of just throws money at things without necessarily thinking about the financial, long-term thing? Because I'm concerned that they're just going to run out of, not money. I don't know, money, steam one day in a year. You know, we're not going to have AEW anymore because Tony Khan's just gone. Have some money, have some money, and then like.
Well, I think the TV deal is going to increase in the next year once that gets renewed. So I think there's some more money there. I also think he's got another product under his belt now, which is Ring of Honor, and wouldn't Morrison be perfect for that to get eyes on Ring of Honor?
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
know.
Yeah.
So I feel he's got enough thing. There's also rumors of a third AEW show coming to TV as well, so more TV time for people. And we've seen how Rampage is sort of slowly becoming its own thing as well. So yeah, keep it exciting.
Yeah, nice one.
So did Sasha and Naomi leave WWE for real? Yeah, I mean, according to like Dave Meltzer, Sean Ross Sapp, all the guys who elbow flipping out Johnny Mundo there.
Test. Sorry, I've just seen the audio issues and I've just changed the microphone, so hopefully that's all right.
Okay. All right, dude. Yeah, all good. Hi, MSS Sassy. Maybe both will come to AEW or Impact or GCW. Maybe, men. Abaddon versus Alexa Bliss is a dream match for Smiley.
I mean, I'm up for that. I love Abaddon. I love Abaddon. I'm a huge fan.
I think she'll be going soon, actually. I don't know if she'll be staying. Well, they're not using her, are they? So
they used her on Dark.
Yeah, but I think WWE might pick her up.
Abaddon.
Yeah.
But not in that form.
Well, I don't know, maybe.
They're not going to have her. They're not going to have her as a zombie. They'll have her as something else.
Impact might as well. I just don't. I know that people seem to like her, but she's not being used. I don't see any evidence of her sort of being used enough to warrant. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So same with sort of the similar sort of thing to Jack Evans and Joey Janela, that sort of thing. So I think well, who knows, man? I hope not. I hope she keeps a job and I hope she stays happy, whatever she does.
Yeah.
Johnny, sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say there's some conversation between Dan and Michael about who the Women's Joker is. The other way, I mean, Dan will know who it is, and it's not Taya because Taya is re-signed to Impact. That's as far as I'm aware, that's public knowledge. I know she's featured on Impact Wrestling, and I believe she signed a full-time contract. She has been. I think she's been featured heavily on TV the last few weeks. But trust me, Michael, Dan will know exactly who it is. He is the font of all wrestling knowledge. And
I'm pretty sure it's either going to be Athena or Makita.
I would say
more chance of Makita.
I would say, yeah. I mean, I'd like to see Athena personally, but then your idea, well, oh wow,
the couple thing, yeah. I think it was
that was great. Oh, what a Samoan drop!
Beautiful. It was like a flip through Samoan drop as well. It was really nice.
What's he doing? What's Morrison
going to the top?
What a talented dude, man.
Oh no, man, he landed on his knees. He's going to kill his knees like that. Kick out from Samoa Joe. What an exciting match here, Dom, to start off the show.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't do a shooting star press anyway, but that was a pretty bad looking shooting star.
Landed on his knees. Is he going to the top for another one? Is he like, screw this?
He's going to do his Starship Pain, isn't he? His Starship Pain.
Yes, he is. Calling up. Is he going to hit the pin with this, sir? Oh, no. Samoa Joe gets the knees up. Oh, it would have been nice if he'd locked in the clutch there. Lots of palm strikes there from Samoa Joe, sending him to the top.
Oh, muscle buster.
He's teased it a second ago, and that's it. Wow, what an incredible move. He ain't kicking out of that. Wow. Now, I wonder if he's going to be signed, if Johnny Elite is going to be signed, or if he is... here they come. Lethal and some shit.
Is Morrison going to make the save?
Oh, here he comes. Satnam Singh. I wonder if Johnny Elite signed or not. I suppose we'll find out later on if Tony Khan signs, tweets out he's all elite or not.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad signing for them at all. Is Morrison going to save him?
Oh, working on that.
No, yeah. So no, they've just taken out Morrison.
Wow, the best friends coming out. Oh, there we go. We get a 6-man between them before the pay-per-view by the look of it. Telling us what's going on, Dom. Love it, man. Love it. Johnny Elite needs to join the Jericho Appreciation Society. Never seen this dude before, but would totally fit. I agree. I think he'd be great for the Jericho Appreciation Society.
Yeah, it'd be amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that whole sports entertainment gimmick works perfectly for him.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Yeah, so great. Is Johnny Elite signed with another promotion? Is he ROH guy in AEW?
He's not been in Impact since he left WWE. Oh no, maybe he has. Did he join? Did he do like a one-off in Impact? I think he was in NW. Maybe he went to NWA for a bit. I don't know. I should check my facts.
Don't worry, man. It's all cool. Yeah.
Let me tell you, because it's going to bother me if I don't tell you what he's been doing. Since he left WWE, he has.
Women could be Taya since Johnny is here. I think it's with Impact, but we've seen collaborations with them before. Sorry, go on.
So he did GCW.
GCW, okay.
And Josh Barnett's Bloodsport, defeating Simon Gotch.
Nice.
So he's done a couple of GCW events, and that's the what he's done before this.
Which seems to be on a date basis, really. So
maybe, yeah.
What's up with your mic audio? Oh, you sorted it. It's not Taya, says Michael. Dan knows. Dan, I was thinking the same about Dom's mic. I agree. We sorted that out. That's all good. I agree with you. He just throws money in the air. He doesn't think that much, says Smiley. Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
You see, I think he's spreading himself a bit too thin at the minute, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about. I don't know. In terms of
I don't mean his money. I'm on about his time.
Well, but that's what I mean. It's not going to help, is it, long term? That's what I mean. I'm worried about the long term.
Calling Jeff Hardy a shell of his former self. Jeff Hardy saying he's got a tournament to win. Don't worry about Brother Nero. Again, Matt Hardy using the Brother Nero name quite a lot.
Matt Hardy's saying they'll never be better than the Hardys.
Well, of course, Adam Cole, man. I mean, it makes complete sense. They're friends with Adam Cole. You know, it's setting up the pay-per-view as well. I mean,
great. So what do they do then from? So so Adam Cole's winning. Yeah. Okay. So then what does that do? Are we getting Hardys and Bucks at the pay-per-view?
I think we'll get Hardy. I think we get Hardy in the Bucks at the pay-per-view. Yeah, I think so. I think they'll come out for a beatdown afterwards. Quite quick, because they've been telegraphing a lot of Sting and Darby versus the Hardys. They've been telegraphing that a hell of a lot. But we will see, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
CM Punk coming out, getting them tunes on our next match. Has the champion...
Getting them tunes on our next match? What do you mean? Getting them opinions. I don't know what you said tunes.
Oh, yeah. It's CM Punk. It's a CM Punk. It's Hangman Page versus Konosuke Takeshita.
No, I know. You were like getting them tunes on the next match, and I was like, what?
It's the song. The song. That's what I meant. It's all good. I didn't mean it. Let's not dwell.
Okay.
Dan, who do you think? Much better. Dan knows. He won't tell us. I think the roster's definitely getting too bloated, says Jeff. Great matches week in, week out, but some people are brought in like a big deal, and then you don't see them for 2 months.
Yeah. Like Keith Lee, Ruby Soho.
Yeah. But at the same time, I'm still enjoying the product. So from a fan's perspective, I'm not really bothered. To be honest, I'm not bothered.
But it makes from a business perspective, it might not be around.
It might be.
So what you're saying? Are you enjoying it while it lasts, kind of thing?
I'm just enjoying it, Dom. I'm riding the wave. Here's the thing, right?
Do
I want to see Johnny Mundo on Dynamite next week? No, not particularly. I mean, if he's on, he's on. If he's not, they'll tell me the stories in the shows.
Do you think
this guy's amazing, by the way, Dom?
Yeah, no, I'm excited. So, what do you think? Do you think there's a future in? Like, how long do you think AEW is going to last?
I don't put a time. Like, if it carries on like this, it'll be around for the next 50 years, depending on the wrestling landscape.
Okay, I hope you're right.
How long do you think it's going to last?
I want you to be right. I really do. But Tony Khan has the resources to do other things. And Cody's gone. I'm not saying Cody wasn't really, because was one important part of a puzzle that made AEW work. What if Tony Khan decides to leave and do the same thing?
Do you think that puzzle's weaker now Cody's left?
Do I think that?
I don't think so. I actually think WWE have benefited a lot more by having Cody.
No. WWE have benefited loads from having Cody, but I think AEW might be weaker because of it.
Oh, I don't think so. He was well. I mean, fair enough. I get what you're saying. I don't know. I just sit back and watch. I just enjoy wrestling, Dom. I might be a massive fan of WWE and not doing these live streams anymore. I just watch what the good wrestling is at the time, and this is the best wrestling in the world right now.
Yeah, I understand
on a weekly show, and I get what people are saying about the debuts. I respect it completely, and I do wonder what his plan is, but that's not for me to worry about. All I'm worried about is
That's true. That's true. I think the problem is when you do stuff like this, you sort of, and this is one of the things that why I have to occasionally watch stuff to remind myself that I am a fan first. You know what I mean? Because like when you do stuff like this, you start to think about stuff like that, and you start to get involved. Of course, it's not our problem, but like, and it never will be. But you start to think about these things, and you don't need to, but you do, But you do, don't you?
It's interesting. Well, that's what we're here for speculation, I guess. But at the same time, I'm always just like, let's just enjoy the journey, man. And this is cool. These two are so clean, man.
Yeah, Dan's very excited about this one.
This is great. He had a great match the other week against Jay Lethal that was fantastic. He's a real talent.
Yeah, nice.
A real talent. I wonder what involvement he's going to have at the New Japan pay-per-view. I assume he's going to have some involvement. They're really sort of showcasing him a lot on TV at the minute, which is great. I mean, he's in a match with Page here.
Did he beat Lethal?
Yeah. No, Lethal beat him, I think. I think that was the first match he lost. He's been on Elevation and Dark a few times that I've actually seen him. And he's main evented them and been really good. So I don't know his position in terms of the company, or if Khan's done this before with people. If you remember Ben Carter, he was getting a lot of main event spots before he signed with NXT UK. And it seems like Tony Khan sometimes will do this with people as a way of going, let's see what they can do and see if they're right for the company. Oh, beautiful stuff again from both men, landing on that apron square on the back. Lol Dan Reed, and Joe wins. He certainly does. Dom and Anthony versus the Usos. One day ish.
Day one-ish.
One day-ish. Facebook stream is over indefinitely. I'm so glad Jeff Hardy came to AEW. Glad you are enjoying Jeff Hardy smiling.
Yeah, good.
Looking like a gear up for. I mean, he wasn't doing out in WWE that was kind of interesting, was it?
Well, he was going to be given a Roman Reigns feud.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He was being set up to be beaten by Reigns.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But yeah, he just decided he wasn't doing it anymore.
Unhappy, and if he's happier in another place, and that's what we want for people. Looking like a gear up for Hardys and Young Bucks tag match in the near future. Indeed, man. I think a double or nothing was what we're going to get that. Takeshita and Hangman should be a bloody good if they got time. They're giving it time, Dan, and this is great. Punk just lost me as a fan of his keep politics out of wrestling, please. I missed his. An abortion rights are human rights shirt in Texas.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, are we? Do you?
I mean,
I agree, man. I'm a fan of Punk shirts personally. Obviously,
it's not.
People can have different. People can have different opinions, of course, and we're all about
But I suppose the question is it right for politics to be brought into wrestling?
Well,
at times it's going to, you know?
Well, yeah, and if Punk has a platform and wants to sprout a shout about it, that's fine. You know, I don't like we've got loads of people on here that have different opinions to us, and you know that's totally cool, and we absolutely invite that. You know, that's totally fine. But certainly there was another shirt he wore the other week was get your own uterus and then you can tell it what to do, and I'm on that side as well. So if he wants to use but that's me, and if I wasn't, that's it's his body, it's his shirt, he can wear what he wants, can he? You know,
he can have an abortion if he wants.
Well,
it's his uterus.
Well, okay, let's like, okay, Anthony, if I was wearing nothing here, right? If I was only wearing this t-shirt, you might not agree with it, but like, I'm not all up in your personal space. I'd love it. Waggling my penis around in your face, am I? So
what, while you're at your friend's house? Is this a reference to our video call earlier?
But like, that's what I mean. Like if you're not hurting anyone.
So let me ask this another place. Let's because obviously
we're here to talk wrestling. I'm aware of that.
Well, let's talk about the actual sort of politics out of wrestling, because I think that is interesting. If CM Punk was wearing a shirt that says "I stand with Russia," how would you feel about that?
Again, it's his choice.
It's his choice.
I don't have to agree with it.
Yeah. As long as that's the point that we're making.
It just so happens that the shirts he has worn, I've agreed with at this time. But
do you stand with Russia?
No, we're talking about the CM Punk shirts. But if he wore one next week that said, people with
Let's
short,
just keep the Russia comment.
People that wear glasses.
Short.
I was going to say short hair. People with short hair, but then he's also got short hair. I know. Yeah, okay, all right. If he was like 9 Inch Nails fans are idiots, I'd be like, that's his opinion. I'm a huge 9 Inch Nails fan, you know?
Yeah, cool. So what you're saying is you're saying politics, and as long as it's just opinions, it's fine. Is what you're saying. That's cool. It's fair enough.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. One thing I would worry about AEW is oversaturation.
Agreed.
One weekly Dynamite episode leaves you wanting more. I already thought Rampage was concerning. A third show would dilute it further. Yeah, it always leaves me wanting more. Oh, look at them kicks, man, from Adam Page. Beautiful stuff, man.
That was a haluva kick, wasn't it?
It was a haluva kick.
German.
Angle gem on there from Adam Page. And delivering it back. These two are going blow for blow here. This is great. Wow. How good is he looking in this match?
Amazing, mate.
Oh, what a sell. Mate, banging. One thing I would worry about, so it leaves me wanting more, but like, again, as a wrestling fan, Wheelie Steve, like, I'm good with that. Like, I don't want to be bored watching 3 hours of Raw. Just because I could watch the same episode next week. Like I enjoy being excited about wrestling, and this show is making me excited about wrestling. When I can catch Rampage, I do, and when I can catch Elevation and Dark, I do, because I'm excited about the product. Does that make sense, Tom?
Absolutely makes sense. Absolutely, mate.
I'm excited. God, Double or Nothing's going to be great. I hope you can all join us. I can't wait to see you there, baby. I know most people watching this won't know who I'll get his name wrong because I keep wanting to say Takeshita. Like I'm going for a lube break, but it's Takeshita. And he's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. Oh, back elbow. Two battling off now as he sends him over. Is he going to go for the power driver?
Oh, he got the tombstone.
Got it. I know most people watching won't know who Takeshita is, but he's bloody good. I worry that with us just following Morrison versus Joe and this match featuring a guy, a lot of the audience don't know that the audience won't get into it as much as it will deserve. Hope I'm wrong. I think he was wrong, Dan. I think the audience seemed well into this. I think Page is showing that he's a fantastic wrestler, and Page's championship reign should have had more of this, in my opinion. We should have seen him wrestle more because he is a fantastic wrestler.
He is.
I believe 2 more years in WWE will be ran by The Rock and Stone Cold.
Yeah. I think America will be run by The Rock in a few years. Like, I don't know about WWE, mate.
And it's a buckshot. Oh, Takeshita. Oh. I'm surprised he ducked under it.
Roll through.
It would have been Takeshita. That's his name. It would have been a good time for... Oh! Back elbow connecting. Takeshita lifted him up. Oh, sending him down into last ride, Dom. What the hell? What the hell?
Oh, kick out.
Kick out. Right.
Oh, high knee.
Oh, knee. That's his finisher. Oh, no, is it the drop kick that's his finisher? I think it's his drop kick. You wait till you see his drop kick if he does that. It's insane. Right. So my concern with the buckshot is a lot of people are reversing it and stuff at the minute. We're quite close to the pay-per-view.
It's quite easy
right now,
it's quite easy to reverse, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that German.
Stalling German.
That's like a deadlifted. Yeah, deadlifted.
Stalling German. Beautiful, Dom. Beautiful.
Yeah, man. Okay.
God damn. Mike,
you got it.
Sorry.
You do it.
After 2 years, both companies might combine. Who knows? They might do, man. Bit problematic having him in the New Japan show as Takeshita. Yeah, he's DDT. Ah, okay. Would be awesome for the women's Joker. Awesome Kong. She has been in AEW before.
I think she's retired now.
I believe she has announced it, hasn't she?
Jumping knee counted.
Oh. Here we go. Is this going to be the drop kick? Going for the high elbow, but getting caught on the way down. Page looking over at Punk. Let's go. Takeshita. The eye is basically silent. Thanks, Dan. Be all right. Got to go to the bathroom and then brush my teeth. Enjoy your bathroom break, Maggle. That flying lariat. Bloody beautiful, man. Take a breath, Dom. Take a breath. The crowd are there. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Give Tony some of that sweet Bolivian sugar and he'll book a 5-hour show.
That is the thing, isn't it? We're in for a long night. Like, you're going to work the next day knowing you're going to get 2 hours sleep, man.
Yeah, I probably won't even get that. So I'll be too excited. So I hope you can all join.
It's going to be like 5 hours. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
back up and delivering the clothesline. Takeshita standing up, getting the buckshot. There we go. And standing up. Lifting him up. Oh, he's delivering the GTS in front of Punk.
GTS.
Oh, man. Takeshita absolutely dead. But what a stunning performance by Takeshita. They're the matches we should have had bloody Hangman Page in every week, man.
CM Punk loves it, man. He's having a great time.
I love it. Cracking match. It was a cracking match.
CM Punk's work on commentary is great too.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, Dom. Holding the hand up high. I'm back, says Michael. Welcome back. I'm back from dinner. Michael and Sandra just come back together. Both fans of Moxley, Dom.
There you go.
Very superstitious.
Right on the
wall. I'm back. Ronda had a great match with Gonzalez last week. Did she really, Smiley? I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Not Raquel now. Rachel. Is it? She had a name change, didn't she? In SmackDown, used to be Raquel Gonzalez.
Yeah. Cool. Paige just laid down a really nice GTS there. Yes, it was, man. Yes, it was. That was a great match. Todd, I agree with you more. Absolutely. Wrestling, fantastic.
Yeah. Awesome.
Should be like that every week, guys. Great match. Better than some of Punk's I've seen. Yes, I agree, Jeff. I agree.
Bloody fantastic.
What an effing match, says Michael. Yeah. Right. Well, Takeshita can definitely do more in AEW, I hope.
Yeah, he was fantastic. Amazing.
No lovers in that match, indeed. And now we've got 2 people who are certainly not lovers. We don't know who the heel is at the minute.
He's walking.
AEW don't really do that.
He's got the belt, raising it high. Man, CM Punk has to be the heel in this, and he has to lose as well. For me,
it's interesting. Oh, he's approaching him, standing out wide.
Oh, I just got, I got like a stitch. You know when you get them, like I can't. Do you know what I mean? Like a sharp pain.
Yeah, you all right?
Yeah, that was like, ooh.
Do you need a puller out?
No, it was like there.
Oh, don't be dying on stream or something, dude.
Hopefully, I'll
Don't
be
do
all
that
right.
in your own time.
I suppose if I was gonna have something happen, it might as well be on stream because at least you'd be like, hey.
I'd make a joke of it. Yeah. I'd be like, all right, guys, super chat, let's go. Pay for the funeral. All donations. I was trying to think of a way of reminding people we got a super chat, dude. No lovers in that match, dude. MJF would be.
Jeremy's not here yet. We need
Jeremy's not here. Although we have
our sugar daddy.
Our sugar daddy.
Our Tony Khan. Jeremy's our Tony Khan. Yeah.
Oh, mate. Well, yeah. Sandra also donated $25 at the start of the month as well to help us. She wanted to pay for our streaming ads for this month. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, Darcy. As well as Jeff and Joey donated loads on every stream. Thank you, everyone that's donated. It helps us so much, man. Watching wrestling with my boyfriend. Watch your mouth, lol.
Oh, wow.
Sassy's with her fella. What? Losers. Sassy heel turn. What? Forgiven it's for our alleged leaders, Ren and Stimpy. I am so confused, Sass.
I love Ren and Stimpy.
No, lol, Sassy. Sorry, Sassy, for my mouth. What is going on here? Are we getting is this like the what is it? Where you fantasy book stuff? Is that what's going on here?
What do you mean?
What do you know in porn sites where you have that like category that's like I'm thinking of a way to explain it where you understand. Where it's like stories.
You mean
yeah, right.
You mean category, right? Categories.
Yeah.
Right.
And they've got like stories. Like pretend stories.
Oh, not fan fiction. That's what they
fan
do.
Fiction, yeah, fan fiction, porn fiction, maybe.
Erotica.
Whole fiction. How about that? Whole fiction.
You mean erotica?
I mean, can be, yeah. I guess erotica's more fan fiction. I guess was a good one.
Yeah, man. I've got like I had a girlfriend in America once, and she left me for a dude that wrote erotica. So now, like, I've got a real issue with like. Well, obviously not these days, but like back then, I was like, he was a proper slimy little bugger as well, you know, like the kind of guy you watch him on his laptop and he's clearly like he's going like you know, and so like so whenever someone mentions erotica, I just think of this guy, but yeah,
okay.
Sorry. I'm getting some deep personal issues.
It's all right, man. This is your platform to get it out, my brother. Your platform.
Yeah, back my when I was at Keene State College in New Hampshire, my lovely girlfriend left me for a fantasy erotica writer.
Have you read any of his book? Have you read any of his books since?
No, I've never.
Can you tell me his name so I can actually buy you the book for Christmas?
No.
I'd be like, oh, by the way, dude, this is a story of your ex-girlfriend that left you for the erotic.
Well, actually, weirdly enough, I did get some measure of revenge because years later he would message me when she left him, and he would message me and be like, "I miss her so much, man." And I was like, "Why the fuck are you sorry? Why are you messaging? Why are you messaging me? Like, what the, you know?" Anyway, Fuego del Sol is a new member of Dark Order.
Well, he's got them behind him for the House of Black support. That's an easy win for House of Black, isn't it? Over on Rampage.
Oh, did anyone see my Malachi Black interview? What did you think of it? Hopefully
It was. I haven't seen it yet. I
Alright.
do mean to watch it. I haven't seen it yet. I've just not had time. I've been watching the Amber Heard trial. Sorry.
It's all right.
I haven't had time, but I've watched 8 hours of Amber Heard. Jesus.
What's that? I haven't watched it. Like, does it look like she's going to lose, or is she going to win, or what? Like what's the deal?
I wouldn't like to comment, really. I mean, I think if I was to give my opinion, I think Depp's going to lose because I think as long as there's sort of evidence of him attacking her on one occasion, then I think he loses his defamation trial. So I think that there could be evidence towards that. However, I think that if I was the juror, I'd be awarding the amount as like $1 and sort of having it a lesson to both of them that actually there was a lot in the wrong in both of them within that relationship. Yeah,
I agree. Quite a toxic relationship.
Quite toxic, yeah. And toxic relationships are not good. That's.
I've just seen Sassy's comment about Andrew. I didn't bring that up. That was the other thing I was thinking of, but I couldn't remember the name of.
What's this?
No, Ambrose and Seth
Hentai. That's like the drawings, isn't it?
The cartoon. That was the other thing I was gonna. That was the other thing I was gonna mention. But I couldn't think of the name. So thank you, Sandra.
Thank you, Sassy. Sassy with her porn knowledge being very good there. So in the States, they just ran an ad for DraftKings, which apparently said you can bet on AEW. Kind of an odd concept. Yeah, wow. You've always been able to. I've bet on wrestling in the past before.
I'm interested to try it. I've never bet on anything.
Have you not? Oh, yeah, I've bet on wrestling before. And won money on wrestling as well. Lost money on wrestling as well, because normally the good odds are in the guy that loses. Yeah. Lol, who's Ren and Stimpy? I think Dom is Stimpy and is Ren.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Yes.
I'm fine
Should we
with
compare ourselves to cartoon characters?
Yeah, absolutely. I miss Ren and Stimpy, actually.
Never
They're bringing it was a cartoon for you. They're bringing back Beavis and Butthead as well.
And which one of us is Beavis and which one of us is Butthead?
I think I'm Beavis and you're Butthead.
South Park?
You are Cartman, and
I'm Kyle. I'm not Cartman. Are you fat shaming me?
No, you're just angry and petulant.
Oh, screw you! I'm going home.
Screw you guys.
And you are who?
I don't know. I don't die enough to be Kenny.
No.
To know probably. No.
I'd say Mr. Garrison probably.
I mean, the obvious one would be.
Oh yeah, because you've got cerebral palsy, Jimmy. No, but you can't tell a good joke, mate.
That was my entire life. That was my entire childhood.
I know you hated that.
So that because Jimmy came later.
Oh,
it was Timmy.
It was Timmy first. Yeah.
It was Timmy.
Yeah.
Timmy.
Oh, thanks for doing us the impression, Dom. Well, screen clip that and play it at your funeral. Oh wow, nice getting up onto the top rope there from the workhorses, and Keith Lee just sending him back. About me and Michael coming back at the same time. MJF will take Roman's place whenever he leaves. Wow.
What's this?
And in WWE, MJF taking Roman's place. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Swerve taking a bow.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That was cool. That was really cool. Not Seth and Ambrose Hante. Are you gonna? Can we search for that, Dom?
What's that?
Ambrose and Seth Hantai.
Oh no.
I love MJF. He's good on the mic and he's talented. He certainly is, Smiley. Awesome, says Sassy. Dom swearing. Danhausen wouldn't approve of this, Dom.
No, probably not. I'm sorry, Danhausen. Please don't curse me.
I'm starting backyard wrestling in Miami soon. Nice, Smiley. Well, you be safe, dude. You be safe,
look after yourself.
Shield fans can be sick.
Yeah.
Sassy. Who
So
are these?
I can imagine
odd couple jobbers?
there's a lot of fan fiction out there.
They're part of the workhorses. We've seen them before. It's yeah.
Acknowledge a wrong show.
But to be honest, although it was an odd couple of jobbers, they did exactly what they need to put Keith and Swerve over as a team for that 3-way they're having at the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I will start $2 a seat and up close $35. Nice, Smiley. You make sure if you're gonna get blood on you want to get paid $35.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sandra says she is Wendy. Yes, you are Wendy. And
What?
I'm Stan. Bleh!
Oh, right, yeah, of course.
It's Powerhouse Horse and Ricky Starks coming out, who we assume are going to be in this triple threat at the pay-per-view. I got an idea, guys. Make a Facebook tour. We've got a Facebook page. You can join us there,
Facebook tour?
Yeah.
We could do a tour of Hull for you guys if you wanted.
Yeah, man.
Like the Give Me a Hull, yeah, tour of Hull.
These two are so special. Indeed, Dan, and I think that they did exactly what they needed to in that quick tag match,
Yeah, but I also think Powerhouse Hobbs and Swerve are going to be amazing too.
Indeed. I mean, I wouldn't be averse to giving it to Starks and Hobbs at the pay-per-view, but I still don't know. I still think Jurassic Express might have something else to do. I don't know. Look like a bar of soap with a pearl necklace on. Nice. I mean, these guys haven't been featured that much, and yet the crowd reaction, they're all on their feet, man. Cracking promos.
Yeah, we're getting Jungle Boy as well.
You could stream anywhere. Great idea, right? Yeah, man, that'd be cool.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
A Facebook tour. That'd be cool. I will manage superstars and pay them. Smiley, that's what Dan Reed does for a living. And Butter says Michael. Another Jurassic Express Championship match. Where are the third wheel? Who's Jeff? Jeff's twerk. Tweak. That's the word.
Tweak. That's like twerk. That's a completely different thing.
Christian talking for the Jurassic Express, ready for a real championship, not the FTW.
Nice one.
Yeah, the problem is, Dom, I feel like they're just trying to get teams on. Oh, what's the crazy idea?
Ladder match? Maybe?
Yeah, probably. Oh, nice triple threat there. Nice triple threat. Ricky Starks, Swerve, and Jungle Boy. I am down for that.
Yeah,
guys, come and join us next week for that. Jeff says another Jurassic Express Championship match where the third wheel. I kind of agree, man.
Yeah, I agree too.
Chris Statlander and Red Velvet, eh? Chris Statlander's looking very human there.
Yeah,
Dom.
very different.
She owns a snake.
She what?
She owns a snake.
How do you know?
It was in the William Regal Unrestricted podcast.
Oh, there you go. I listened to a bit.
I have my sources. It was good. It's good. What do we guys think? Are we enjoying Chris Statlander as a human?
Yes. I hope she still does the boop. I like the boop.
She's not an alien anymore. Here we go. Here comes the superstar. I think that Statlander promo was a bit weak, actually. Jade Cargill telling Tony to cut the shit. But dude, like Jade Cargill feels a level above everyone else on that screen at that time. Here comes MJF. It would be called Die Hard Wrestling. Whoa, whippy yippee-ki-yay. Or whippy-ki-yay. Mother hooker.
Yeah.
And Sean Spears carrying the bell. It's the 10 lashes of Wardlow we are about to watch. A bar soap with a pearl necklace. Great stuff. Swerve needs to be on the mic more. Yeah, he does, man. But when he comes out with like belters like that, like that's using your mic time perfectly. Lol, wow, AEW is tonight. Yes, it is, Danny. Welcome. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. It's been great. It's been great so far.
Yeah, it's been amazing, mate. I think you're on a negative with that phrasing.
You're on a negative. He's on a negative. It's all good. How are you doing, Dan?
I've enjoyed it. Yeah, nice to see you, mate.
MJF got a pop again. Yeah, of course he did. Of course he did. MJF, I'd pop for MJF. And here we get some booing. He can't say Texas is vomiting in his mouth. Swerve is great. Swerve versus Ricochet dream match. Yeah, man, that'd be good.
Oh, yeah. It was a shame we didn't get that while I was in WB.
Renee may be doing All Elite, maybe All Elite doing backstage. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be amazing. Hi, Danny.
I watched an MJF promo, the For the Love of Wrestling thing in Liverpool. You know, a few weeks ago. It was just brilliant. He just went out
I've seen it.
He's so good. So good.
Yeah, it was really good, Dom. I agree.
Where's my headphone? She's gone right. I'm going to have to go under the desk to get my headphone. I'll be back in a sec.
All right, love. And while Dom is under the desk touching himself, let's enjoy this MJF promo together. So again, confirming that he's not going to sign a contract for AEW if he loses. Surely we need Tony Khan to confirm this or something. I'm going to keep you in a job and you can shine my shoes. So again, confirming that he can actually stay with MJF if he loses the match. And here he's coming. They've got a shot. I'm in backstage. This is Goldberg, man. Being walked in by AEW staff. All of these guys are going to get beat this evening. Look at them. They're all like, "Oh man, we're gonna get destroyed by this guy again, like every week." Wardlow must take 10 lashes. That is what has happening. This feels a bit kinky, doesn't it, as well? So we are. Yes, we are. How are you doing, Jeff? Where's Joey? Not seen Joey for a while. Hope he's all right. Oh, empty seats there. Backstage. Wardlow. They should have put a teddy or something there, like a Firefly Funhouse teddy. Oh, let's all tell Dom there's a Firefly Funhouse teddy backstage. Everyone mention that when he comes back. Someone get right in it in chat. Did you see the Firefly Funhouse teddy? Let's go. Have a little prank. I hope he ain't got his headphones in. Oh, spitting in the face of Wardlow straight away. Trying to bait Wardlow into assaulting him so he didn't have to face him at Double or Nothing. Maybe that's the way of it. Maybe he assaults him and then doesn't have to face him. And Wardlow absolutely no selling the first hit. Absolutely no selling the first hit. That was great. I love this, man. I loved it when they did this with Cody. No sell again with the belt. This is perfect. Dom, are you back, mate? Hi, Dom.
Yeah, man. Hi. I'm
He's
just watching.
tweaking his pecs. Dude, did you see the Firefly Funhouse, Teddy?
Shut up.
It was backstage when Wardlow was walking from the back. There was a Teddy. It was the pig.
I know you're messing with me. Shut up.
I'm not messing, man. Honest to God, there was a Teddy that looked like Hulk the pig. I don't know if it was a gag. Oh,
he's not selling him at all. He loves it. Wardlow's into some BDSM. It's like, mate, this is a Tuesday night for me.
Why Tuesday?
You know, why not? Wednesday. Can't be Wednesday, can it? Or
it's
Friday.
Tuesday. You give your belt to Emma and you go, it's Tuesday. You know what that means.
Yeah, the welts are there. He's not Spears gonna do it.
Here we go, Sean Spears. Why does Sean Spears think he's going to do it more? Absolute no sells. And look at the back, man. Oh, that one got him. That one got him. Oh, that one got his side of his neck. Oh, he's raging out. One more, says Wardlow. One more. What are they going to do here? He's going to hit him with a chair instead, isn't he?
Yeah.
Chant of Wardlow. Brilliant. So were all those guys just standing in the parking lot for the past 45 minutes? Oh, low blow. And hitting him on the back. It wasn't one more. He's continuing to beat him.
Oh, man. Yeah, low blow.
Boo. Where's the security? Oh, he's got his hands in handcuffs. Oh, he's choking him. Yeah, Monday night, that one, Dom. Is he going to get the chair? Oh, he's getting the diamond ring. He's got the dynamite diamond ring, Dom.
Boom.
Oh man.
I'm pretty sure Wardlow's winning that match.
It was like that one night in Australia.
Yeah.
That was a real bad joke.
I don't. Well, I'm assuming, is that not a movie? You're talking about a pornographic film?
No. Move on. I can't explain. Hopefully no one in chat gets it either. Lambs to the slaughter. Indeed, Sassy. Nothing wrong with kinky, says Todd. Nothing wrong with it. Whatever you're into, Todd. That's all good, my baby.
Boom. DVD by Spears.
DVD. Betamax. Wardlow doesn't even have to kick out. Oh, he's got his hands in handcuffs, man.
Okay, Sean Spears.
Wardlow is jacked indeed, he is, man. I tell you what is good. That one that Sean did where it wrapped around his neck, like, that hurt him, yeah?
Yeah.
And he reacted to it. But then he knew how to sell the reaction afterwards by getting into MJF's face.
Yeah.
That was a performer, man. That was brilliant.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, it was. Right, dude, I am going to skip out because I've got work tomorrow. So enjoy the rest of Dynamite, man.
It's not going to be the same without you.
Oh, you'll have a great time. They love you. They love you guys. Don't you love Anthony? He's amazing. Oh, and just because I got to put him over before I go and check out the interview he did with our good friend Tom Talks Rubbish, where Anthony talks about his about why we set up Gimme a Hull, and his involvement and all the work that he's put in to make it what it is today. So go and check out that interview. I will post. I will post a link to it in the description, in the comments rather, so you can check it out if you are interested. It's Anthony talking about his about how we started the podcast and all the work he does. So you guys go and check that out. And yeah, I'll leave you with Anthony for the rest of tonight. I will be back with, I believe, from what I heard, I didn't hear much of it, but I know that Dan's planning on getting me on Raw on Monday. It is my birthday.
It is your birthday on Monday.
So
this is the last time I'm going to see you on stream before then.
I will probably...
Happy birthday to you. You're beautiful. Yes, you are. I love you, my little friend. And you've got a large. See you later.
See you later. Thanks, guys. Bye. Bye.
I miss him, man. I haven't seen him much recently. Like, we need to catch up. We need to film some episodes because I didn't do that this Sunday and we shouldn't. Oh, he's blowing me kisses. Oh, he's just, oh my God, what is that? Dude, you need to get that checked out. Rock and roll. Thank you so much, everyone. Tom, it's been awesome having him on stream again, hasn't it? So true. Tom says, Sandra, what did he say? What did Tom say? What did Tom? So, Tom talks rubbish. Yeah, so true. We talk rubbish all the time. That's what we do. Yeah, Joey's good. He's been working a lot recently. Send out love to Joey. Send out love to Joey. Miss him. How is he not flinching as these? That's incredibly impressive. It certainly is, man. It certainly is. Like a tube of spray tan. It's so I didn't know hands. I missed it. I should have read this comment when he was on screen. Great. Lol, Jeff. Good night, Dom. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Unless he wants the bedbug to bite. It depends who the bedbug is, I suppose. Bye, Ren Dom. Oh, very good. So true. Tom. Who's Tom? So true, Dom. So true, Dom. That's what it'll be. Guys, we're alone. I think we're alone now. Trent Barretta, Rocky Moreno backstage. What are they going to say? Oh, mate, I love my new setup with my two monitors. Mate, it's banging. Roppongi Vice is back together full time. So Rocky Romero is all elite, I assume. Going after the ROH Tag Team Champions. Going to have to go against FTR. I'm wanting to go for the IWGP Tag Team Champions as well. And then on to the AEW. So setting up a future. No more best friends. Well, Chuck come out with them earlier. So I'd assume they are still together, Michael. I'd assume they are still together. Guys, how excited are we all for Forbidden Door, by the way, as well? Jeez Louise, that's going to be good. And here we get Kyle O'Reilly coming out. This is Kyle O'Reilly versus Rey Fenix. You know this is going to be a hell of a good match. This is going to be fun. Yeah, no, man. I think both of these guys have had stunning matches so far. That Dante Martin match with Rey Fenix was just like spot after spot after spot. Incredible stuff. Let's change the thumbnail. I miss Dom now. He's not here. What is that music? And also with Penta Oscuro. Oh, and Pac. Pac coming out as well. Alex Abrahantes not wearing his cape anymore. I guess they've got rid of that gimmick because they've said that was enough of that. We only did it so Rey Fenix could get the upper hand on the House of Black. It wasn't really working. It sort of come out of nowhere and didn't work for me. So I'm kind of pleased about that, to be honest. I'd love to see Rey win this. So what we're going to Samoa Joe versus Kyle O'Reilly or Rey Fenix. I think Kyle O'Reilly's winning this. I think the Samoa Joe Kyle O'Reilly match sets up the idea that you could potentially have Kyle O'Reilly versus Adam Cole. But it also sets up. I don't think Phoenix needs it. I don't think Phoenix needs it as much as Kyle O'Reilly. Phoenix is someone that we will watch and know what we're going to get. I feel like Kyle O'Reilly is less sort of known in that, less sort of iconic in that capacity, I guess is what I'd try to say. Not that I'm not saying he's a great wrestler. He is a great wrestler and he is very well known. Rey Fenix, we know what we're going to get, you know? Yeah, and Rey Fenix versus Samoa Joe makes no sense because it's face versus heel. I actually think this is a really telegraphed match. Kyle O'Reilly is winning this. Oh, beautiful flip. Kyle O'Reilly getting into the face of Rey Fenix before the elbow. Oh, choppy chop chop. William Regal versus Jericho. 1-on-1. Well, it's not one-on-one, is it? They're just going to be looking at each other very soon. Have I not changed the thing? Paste. Save. What condition will Samoa Joe be in after having the arm taken out? I mean, there could be your way that Samoa Joe loses. Unless you're going to do Fenix and Cole in the final. I mean, you got to remember, it is Samoa Joe, Kyle O'Reilly, or Rey Fenix who is going to be in the final. Who do you think is best to go against Adam Cole? Red Dragon aren't doing out, so you could have the faction warfare. Rey Fenix and Samoa Joe is going to be doing the Ring of Honor stuff, so I can't see it being Joe. Guys, it's really tough. It's really tough. Oh, rolling over and taking out rolling Tope Suicida. Beautiful stuff there from Rey Fenix. I'm pumped for next weekend. The following weekend is TakeOver and Hell in a Cell. And then a few weeks later is Forbidden Door. Guys, we are spoiled with some awesome wrestling. Getting him into the triangle from the jump straight away. Yeah, man. I mean, it's gonna be great. It's the 29th, so it's is it next weekend? Weekend after next, yeah? 29th, Sunday. Cool. Looking forward to it. So I was looking back at the coffee match a couple of weeks ago on Dynamite, and during the end of it, I had the ref go, all right, guys, you got 90 seconds. 90 seconds. Right. Cool, Thomas. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, mate. Yeah, man. The refs do let them know how much TV time they've got remaining. They do that all the time. Well done for spotting it. Don't always spot it. Phoenix has House of Black in his future. Well, what, getting attacked by them? You don't think he's joining them, do you? Hear what you're saying. Rey Fenix has a brand. Kyle O'Reilly doesn't as much yet. Yeah, I think that's why you'd set it up. But then it's got to be, unless they are going to do O'Reilly versus Cole in the final. I don't know. We'll see. I think Kyle wins and then faces Cole in the final, says Michael. Maybe you do that. And then at Double or Nothing, Cole wins. Kyle shoves Cole. Young Bucks come out. Cole turns on Young Bucks. Out to the save. Kenny Omega. Oh, interesting. The idea of Kenny Omega coming back to an elite in sort of elite in dispute. And before all those shows is She Won, which, yeah, man, exactly. She Won is happening. Cracking lineup. Jamie Hayter is in She Won. Do check that out, man. It looks amazing. It's going to be, will probably be the best series of women wrestling shows this year, has seen worldwide thus far. Man, Dan has huge hopes for the She Won. Normally a massive part of Pro Wrestling Eve's calendar. So do check it out. Go subscribe to Pro Wrestling Eves. You might even get some free matches. I pay to watch matches. I'm quite happy to watch it whenever I can. Well, however I can. It's all good. And Dan, I've noticed that, man, every time you're doing a show recently, every time, and this just means nothing, I want to cover it. I'm working every bloody show, man. I'm so sorry. Or I'm away or something like that. I'm so sorry, man. So sorry. I really want to cover it again on the channel because I love your show. But still, I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to let fans say that. No, man, absolutely not. I mean, go watch a Becky Lynch match and you'll hear her talking to the other wrestler quite a lot. And Becky Lynch is a star, man. Rey Fenix sat on the chair. A double drop kick from Kyle O'Reilly, washing against Rey Fenix's face. Capital Collision was awesome. Prelude to Forbidden Door. Was it really? I haven't seen it, Sassy. Was it good? How come you changed your name, Sassy? You had a birthday. Did you have a nice birthday? I hope you had a lovely week, darling. Phoenix also has House of Black in his past. He's pretty much trapped in the House of Black at this point. He is, yeah. Yeah, he really is. Michael's allergies are kicking my butt. Guys, it's that time of year where hay fever kicks everyone's ass. I hope you all stay pollen-free is what I want you all to stay. Kyle O'Reilly pulling at the elbow pad of Rey Fenix, taking it off. Going for that injured arm. Oh, as the kick to the face. Yeah, I mean, I assume Phoenix and House of Black are probably going to have the blow-off, the Death Triangle, and House of Black are probably going to have the payoff at the pay-per-view, aren't they? I assume so. Oh, massive slap there from Rey Fenix. I did my other account, got hacked. Oh, Sandra, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's rubbish, isn't it? God, I hope this account never gets hacked. Kyle O'Reilly doing the cartwheel before the kick on the other side. Showboating here to the crowd. Ray Fenix with the slap again. Really going for that red mark on Kyle O'Reilly. And Kyle O'Reilly saying, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Two guys with Danhausen. I haven't seen the Kip Sabian in the crowd this week. Oh, massive kick to the back of Ray Fenix as he shoots out his leg. But now he can't attack. Oh, Rick Knox is in. Are we going to get some... Oh, beautiful stuff from Ray Fenix. Ray Fenix proper connecting here. Really connecting. Owen Hart would be proud of this match, man. I did my other account got hacked. Sorry, yeah. Oh, again, he goes onto that outside, but he's hurt his leg. He can't carry on. This is going to be the... my account's hacked if I actually refer to the Crypt Keeper by his government name. Indeed, Jeff. Oh, beautiful springboard as he jumps on at the corner and then diverts direction 90 degrees with a back kick towards Kyle O'Reilly's face. Great stuff. Lifting up now and sending it down. Wow. It wasn't a power bomb. It was, I don't know what it was. It was cool though. Never seen it before. Different, man. Doing different stuff all the time, these guys. So, guys, oh, shoot. Oh, I need to clean it up. Oh, bear with me. Oh, no. No, I'm trying to sell the house, and I've just spilled blackcurrant everywhere. Oh, no. Oh, no. God damn. Okay, that will do. Ray Fenix holding onto his arm. Dan Reed pissing himself at my bottle spilling incident. There was only a little bit in it. Man, it's all of my monitors. Hot diggity damn. What I was going to say is at the end of the show, I am going to invite you guys to come and join me if you want to give me your opinions on Dynamite as we watch this Kyle O'Reilly and Clean Up Blackcurrant Juice match. Man, with that kick, Ray Fenix. So fast, a pair of them. Kyle O'Reilly catching him there and spinning it around. Beautiful stuff. And again, is he getting the 3? Looks like he's going for it. Fenix struggling to get up. Kyle O'Reilly struggling to lift up the dead body of Ray Fenix, but Ray Fenix uses it to push out and attacks him in the corner. Oh, man. I thought it was going to be all sticky all over my table. Everyone else think I need to go to doctors because it's red. Hope them nuts weren't important. Oh, why is he doing the whole back rope thing? Oh, there you go. That's how you do the rope thing, says Ray Fenix. Kyle O'Reilly telling the kick. Oh, he's doing it again in the bottom. Man, I hate that. And Moxley used to do that all the time in WWE. He does it much less in AEW. I hate it. It feels so unnatural and stunted, in my opinion. Oh, man, I'm going to have to look at that afterwards. Oh. Kicks sending both men to the floor. Thanks for staying with me, guys, while I, spilt drink everywhere. Whoops, says Sassy. Whoops, indeed. Oh, man. Oh, I can't stand this. Dan Reed is pissing himself. Welcome to the world of live streaming, where we dick up. What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you on live stream? Well, I've had some pretty serious stuff bad happen to me. Did you say Mox? Yes, I did. I hated it when Dean Ambrose, Moxley, used to do that whole back thing where he runs into the ropes and he does what Kyle O'Reilly does there. And he goes right back out and then comes back. I hate it. He doesn't do it much anymore because I hate it so much. Carl's chest is a purple-red color. Jesus Christ. Indeed, it does, man. It doesn't drop Fenix. Fenix, again, coming up with a kick. Elbow there to Ray Fenix. Ray Fenix kipping up. Super kick. Sending out Kyle O'Reilly, but he refuses to go down again. Oh no, you got a drinking problem. Yes, I do, Todd. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, speaking of drinking problems. And Ray Phoenix, Hurricanrana off the apron to the floor. Are you freaking kidding me? What are you freaking kidding me? What are you doing? There's a Scooby-Doo in the crowd. Rolling through, going for the cutter. He's got his arm. He's got his arm again. Trying to lock in the triangle. He's been working over that shoulder all match. This is going to be it. This match. Yeah, man. This is great. This is really good. What a good night of wrestling. Ray Phoenix tapped. Yeah, we kind of call that, guys. We saw Kyle O'Reilly winning that one to set up the potential. And actually, it seems like it's going to be O'Reilly and Cole. O'Reilly and Cole in the Owen Hart final. I mean, I always thought Cole's perfect to win that. Jeez, look at his body. I mean, who could have called this from the beginning, to be perfectly honest? I wouldn't have at all. But yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. And Adam Cole winning it makes complete sense. It's like you said earlier on when you said it was... I think Michael. Yeah, it was you that said it. Having that sort of friction within the faction before going into Omega coming back would be actually quite an interesting story. There'd be a lot to tell in that. So maybe that's what we're going to get. Dan Reed, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. They populated those brackets instantaneously, almost like they knew the outcome. Almost, man. Almost. It's funny. Whenever I've worked wrestling shows, like I've worked quite a few over the years, and I even when I want like watching wrestling and stuff, I was like, right, cool. Who's the heel? Who's the face? And they're like, well, why do you need to know that? I do get people like of different, and none of the ones I work with now, but wrestling companies in the past. And why do you need to know that? Well, I want to know the atmosphere that I can create in the lighting for when they come out, or if sometimes I've done lighting and sound at the same time. Like I need to know, what's the gimmick. And then the other thing that I have is like, cool. So who wins? Well, we don't know who wins. What do you mean you don't know who wins? Well, it could be anyone. Cool. So whose music am I playing at the end? You tell me whose music and it'll get played, right? That's as simple as that. You don't tell me whose music? Well, if it gets played wrong, it's fair enough. I just need to know whose music's getting played. Jeff says they populated those, and a lot of times the music is like, a Rammstein tune or something like that. It's nothing sort of memorable to certain people. I love Rammstein. Though it populated those brackets almost into yeah. It's definitely Kyle versus Cole next. Yeah, man. I mean, it feels like Samoa Joe's going to, unless they want to do Samoa Joe versus Cole, which is a good match as well. But it does feel like that Ring of Honor title is the story going into it. So we'll see. But then again, you could do Samoa Cole and Joe, which is a big match in terms of people would be excited to see it on the card. And you can do it as a way to again still build up that Jay Lethal Joe thing for when they want to do it. Interesting. Ivan predicts Johnny Morrison as the Joker. Good prediction. I personally think it'll be Miro, but we'll see. How are you doing, Ivan? Lovely to see you, mate. Hardy Swanton bomb over Adam Cole. You think Hardy's winning Adam Cole? Cool. Anne is back. Ivan, you are back, my friend. You are back. Hi, Ivan. Lots of love. Good. Says Ivan. Good. By the way, Johnny Elite was already announced as the person that would come in. Daniel Bryan coming out now. Danielson versus Shibata. That'd be cool. Oh, guys. So what I was saying before I spilt my drink is at the end of the day, I'm opening up the lines. If you guys want to come and join me, I'm not at work tomorrow. So you guys can come and join me if you want to and give me your opinions on the match and just tell me how you're doing. It'd be nice to hang out with you and talk to you for a bit because it feels like it's been a while. Oh, they've changed Danny Bryan's music. They've added stuff to it. Here is William Regal and Bryan Danielson. Hi, all. I'm back from Top Gun training with Maverick. Nice. How did it go, Ivan? How did it go, my dude? Moxley coming out and getting the music with Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz. Interesting. Do the crowd know yet? Wild Thing, you make my heart sing. Wonder if Jericho is going to get someone else to help him out. William Regal laying out Chris Jericho there. Oh, security, stop Kingston. Stop Kingston. No, they're not going to. Cool. I don't know who that was. Sorry, missed it. Missed the celebrity appearance there. Here we go. And Judas. Was Willie Uter out there? The excellence of sports entertainment. Followed by the Judas. Interesting. Can he change the lyrics or something to this to annoy people? Good. Well, I'm still alive. We are glad you're still alive, Ivan. Hope you're doing well, my friend. They haven't announced many matches for next Double or Nothing, I noticed. I don't know. We've got quite a lot. MJF, Wardlow. No Judas, no sing-along, no pyro. Boom. Sports Entertainment, Jericho with his Undertaker gloves on. Fantastic. The only thing about this I don't like, Santana and Ortiz's whole beef was that they were always second fiddle due to Jericho's feud, and they are again, but just opposing Jericho. Agree, man. Agree. It feels like Santana Ortiz had a great story in here that's just been thrown to the side very quickly. Wheeler is in Japan for the Best of the Super Juniors. Oh, I didn't know that. Nice, man. Well, I assume they'll be setting up some angles there as well, I'd assume. Cool. Great. Scooby-Doo is the crowd. Yes, it is. Yeah. Ruby, Ruby, Roo. Oh, what did he say to Regal? Best of the Super Juniors. Yeah, thanks, man. Did Wardlow stay alive? I saw Alice Cooper and Ace Frehley. Oh, did you really? What, you saw them live? Good, man. I'm not a fan of the name Johnny Elite. Oh, Dale, welcome, man. How you doing? Lovely to see you. Johnny Elite. I kind of makes sense, doesn't it? It's been his gimmick within several companies, just, Johnny Impact or what have you. Saying the waste of potential in William Regal. Saying he could have been the greatest of all time, like Chris Jericho, but instead he's wasting his time there. I wonder what the age difference is. Oh, Dan, I was going to ask you. Do you know Neil Sands? Out of interest. You know much about him? I was working with him the other day. I'll ask you. Yeah, live. Oh, cool, man. I've seen Ace Frehley and Alice Cooper a few times. Great live, man. Hope you had a good time. What's your favorite song? I'm back in the New York groove. Well, Johnny E is a better fraction name than Judgment Day. Yes, it is. Wardlow is God because he had to get whipped. Indeed, he did. I'm all right, mate. Yeah, nice to see you, Dale. Thanks for joining us, man. Watching the Jericho feud. saying that everything they ever had was because of Chris Jericho. This isn't a face-to-face confrontation. And Eddie Kingston, crowd popping. I mean, the story is really Eddie Kingston here and Jericho, isn't it? Again. Too stupid to stay at home and take care of your family and take care of your girl. All the songs. Oh, just give him a call. All the songs from Alice Cooper. Yeah, man. What's your favorite song? My favorite song is Under My Wheels. The telephone is ringing. It's a good song. Kingston's skin actually looks smoother after the centigrade event. They do this week. They do. Last week they had this whole like Malachi Black makeup on, and this week nothing. Calling Bryan Danielson a squeaky clean nerd. Where is Jack? He's probably watching the NBA playoffs. No, he won't be watching NBA playoffs, I don't think. He's more into American football. I don't know, man. I miss Jack. He's worked a lot of earlys recently. I am missing Jack. Always good to have on the stream. What's he say? Missed it. A royal flush of losers. Advising that Regal goes home or he'll float a fireball in his face because he's a wizard. Oh, or maybe he'll just take a piss in his tea again. Smiling away at that. William Regal saying he had to listen to him since he's met him in 97. Bit harsh. Saying that his stomach, the only thing that is turned his stomach more would be screams of a burning orphanage. What's the one thing that's kept William Regal going? Oh, getting boring chance. He doesn't zip his toilet. He's getting wide. He'd take a toothbrush and stick it up his bottom. Actually, Flower did it to yours last week. Okay. Payoff there that's kind of working. Oh, did he make a rehab joke to Moxley? Wow, okay. Yeah, but they'll have agreed it before, man. It's all good. Jack got kidnapped by the House of Black. Yes, he did. Right, I'll have a fight. Regal can't stop laughing. No, yeah, man. It was a bit stunted, that. Double or nothing. Oh, they're doing a stadium stampede. It makes sense. Of course it is. Of course it is. Stadium Stampede. Moxie saying no. There we go, guys. There's a poster from one of the first Stadium Stampedes. We're not getting sucked into your sports entertainment saying that it's a different time. No more COVID. gonna get their asses kicked in an arena full of fans. Okay, this is getting very kinky now. Well, yes, two fishes going up to bottoms. I mean, it's a bit weird, wasn't it? Until all you five are bleeding like stuff paid. At anything goes match. Pro wrestling versus sports entertainment. You can call it anarchy in the arena. It'll be called Stadium Stampede, won't it? The sport they love versus a load of stupid bullshit. I'd love for them all to come out in like famous gimmicks. That'd be great. Something like that. That Jericho saying that the Jericho Appreciation Society is a well-oiled team. An eye for an eye match that was actually good. Jericho firing shots. Danielson called Kingston lazy. Jericho trying to cause friction between them. This is a bit stunted, guys. This isn't working for me. Get in the ring, let's fight, says Kingston. They're not going to do it. Really hit and miss these Jericho segments for me. 1 week they're fine. This week they're giving a load of time to this. A load of time. We've still got a women's match to go, and we've got Jeff Hardy and Adam Cole. Both matches need to happen. Danielson and Kingston. Guys, this is... I mean, I get it. Pushing each other. Moxley getting between them. Regal getting between them. Matt Sydal with Dante Martin. Giving Dexter Morgan a little bit more to say. Dante Martin. He did look a bit like Michael C. Hall right there. I tell you what, Excalibur is going to be rolling through what's happening on next week's show later on. We have no time. Right, here we go. Let's find out who is the Joker in the women's division. Exciting stuff, guys. We're getting Makito. Are we getting... I assume it would be Makito. A lot of the rumors pointing to Makito. It's cool if it is. There we go. It is changed, guys. Jazz is not on the Jericho Appreciation Society, not Jazz. Wow, different completely. Yeah, no, I just felt a bit stunted. To be honest, Regal's felt stunted. To be honest, Britt Baker coming out with Jamie Hayter and Ariba. Dang, I was hoping it would be a blood and guts match. Could be in the future. They tend to do that on Dynamite as opposed to Double or Nothing, a big special Dynamite. It probably will happen in the future. And yeah, probably be a good thing. Right, who is it? It's Makito! Here she is! Hi! Makito been in Pro Wrestling Eve quite a lot as well. Oh, good for her singing along, even though monitors can't be very good. She won't have monitors. She won't have any ears. Yes, of course. She did team with Britt Baker at Revolution against Thunder Rosa and hey, Britt Baker smiling away. On Pop Idol in Japan before she was being a pro wrestler. Cool, man. Maki Ito is in and getting a Britt Baker saying hello. What? Oh, brilliant. She says, I'm Britt Baker. Go on. You need to get pinned. And then Makito goes and lays down, but goes for the roll up. Going for the cry with the Britt Baker punch. Oh, no. Oh, she's really upset. Standing on a toe. Shaking her ass. Shaking again. And the middle finger. It's nice to see all the Joshi girls back in AEW. Something that made AEW quite unique when it going for the death drop, but absolutely falling on her side. Maki Ito getting a lot of chance actually. Going for the sling bird there. Gets the cover and gets out. Oh, just beating her in the head. Being a hater. Makito is my guess, says Michael. Yes, it was Michael. Well done. I only thought it because I read something. I wouldn't have thought that initially, to be honest. But yeah, I'm cool with it. I think some people are going to be disappointed with this Joker, whereas others will be popping. I agree. I'm cool for it. I enjoy Makito, man. Wrestle Queendom 1, she fought at Wrestle Queendom 2. Dan will tell us. Tony's passing Excalibur some chalk dust to get through the match card in 30 seconds. He is, man. He absolutely is. Ember Moon, says Dale. Not Ember Moon, then? No, it's not, man. No, it's not Athena. Not Athena, Dale. It is Makito, who teamed with Britt Baker at Revolution against Thunder Rosa. So when Reba broke her leg, it's against Thunder Rosa and who was Thunder Rosa teaming with? Chris Statlander? Wrestle Queendom 3 against Session Moth Martina. There we go. Who is also part of AEW. I don't know what the contract status is, but she's been wrestling on Dark and Elevation recently. Also was part of Ring of Honor as that closed down. So we'll see where that, well, before it was bought out. So we'll see what happens with Session Moth Martina. But I know one place you can catch her, and that's on Pro Wrestling Eve, baby. The best wrestling company out there. Lazy clothesline from Britt Baker and a lazy pin and a kick out. We have whether have Blackpool Combat Club go against Dark Order. They'd get destroyed, wouldn't they? They'd get destroyed. Oh, do you think we'll get any return debuts at Double or Nothing? I feel like we could get Kenny, Johnny Wrestling, Athena, and Malcolm Bivens. Wow, big names there, Michael. Do I think so? I think Kenny's your best bet, but I don't know that he will. I think if they do Cole and O'Reilly, then you're setting up a story for that Kenny could fit right into, which is the sort of that friction between the elite and Kenny getting back into that. I think that would be great. I think that's good storytelling. But it depends on how ready he is to come back. Like, I want Kenny Omega at 100%, and I want him back on form and ready to give us these new dream matchups that we can have, you know? The cutest in the world, Maki Ito, sings her own entrance. Doesn't need a crowd to sing it like sports entertainer. Guys, the Jericho segments kind of killed this for me. It was a bit drawn out, man. A cracking show up to that point. Didn't really enjoy that promo. Rehab thing, fine. It's all just words. There's a lot of talent in that ring as well for a lot of words. Britt Baker putting the glove on now. I think the other thing is we're getting it for ages, man. Omega versus Swerve is a dream match for me. Yeah, man, that's a dream match, Keith. You put Omega and then XXX and then dream match. Like Maki Ito smiling away. She's not worried about the hard head. She's got a hard head. Oh, she's not selling it. She's not selling them turnbuckles. Oh, headbutt in the turnbuckle. She don't care. She don't care. And now delivering a headbutt to Britt Baker. She said she's got a hard head, man. I had a hard head, Maki Ito. Yeah, Omega and anyone is a dream match. Promo was horrible, and you know the outcome. Yeah, Sassy. I mean, yeah. Jericho's so hit or miss with me recently, man. The diving headbutt. She's got a hard head. Oh, and she goes for it, but she misses it. And she goes for the because she moves out of the way. She does a little spin around before falling on it. Nice. And a kick out from Britt Baker there. Oh, a kick there from Britt Baker. Maki Ito could really be the sort of comedy that the women's division could do with as well. Going for the lockjaw. Middle finger. Gets the win. Of course she does. DMD. That's how we're getting Britt Baker on the card. She's through to the finals. So, who we got? Is it Toni Storm on the other side of the bracket? Toni Storm coming out now. Oh, they're in the semi-finals. No way. That'd be a final for me. Britt Baker taking the piss out of her. Popping Toni Storm there. I wonder who's done Toni Storm's theme. I don't recognize it. Jericho Appreciation Society getting killed. Ruby Soho, Chris Statlander. I mean, Red Velvet's not going through. So, I mean, you could do either of them, to be honest. Ruby Soho's probably the bigger match, I'd say. I hate to say this, but what was the purpose of the Jokers? Well, a promotion, getting people to hype up about it. I think the Mundo thing was good. I think Maki Ito the company will get some flack. Oh, Tony Schiavone ran out of air. It's 3-year anniversary. Oh, so I mean, Dave telling Tony to shut up. Why have we had any representation from the women at any point in the show apart from the end, and then they give us 2 segments? What is the point in that, guys? It's doing my head in now. Serena Deeb is sick of hearing Tony talk. Serena Deeb versus Tony Schiavone. Apparently, Tony Khan said on commentary. Well, I like this. I like the idea that that Tony said that Serena Deebs watches the program. Like, it just makes sense. In one interview, Tony Schiavone made himself look an idiot by calling Serena Deeb, saying that Thunder Rosa couldn't beat her. Dustin Rhodes had a lot to say. Who's come out? Who's come out? It's Dustin. What they're doing here? I mean, I just don't get. I just like this segment is cool, but just don't. It's just annoying me now. Spread out our women's segments. Like, we can have them in the first quarter. You've got some real stars there. People will watch them. Maybe that's why they do it. Maybe people are tuning out. I don't know. But this is interesting. You know, this is. The poster boy of failure, saying to Dustin Rhodes. Jim Ross might be the only one with any brains around here. Serena Deeb saying she respected Dustin Rhodes. Two legends here arguing, and trainers as well. You know how hard it was to be a woman in that era. She put breast implants just to satisfy some old perverts. Dark stuff here. She shaved her head to show how bad she wanted it, and she got no respect. Why did he say that she could beat Thunder Rosa? She couldn't beat her. You don't have the balls to answer, Serena Deeb. Go on, Dustin. Take the mic. When I beat Thunder Rosa, you will respect me. Thunder Rosa coming out with the championship as she slaps Dustin Rhodes. Dustin picking up Thunder Rosa, though, not letting it happen. Oh, elbow to Dustin. And Serena Deeb hitting her with the title. Highly orchestrated. You could say that again, Excalibur. It's orchestrated a little bit too much. It's not flowing, man. It's not flowing. Okay, Tony Storm looks kinky, says Todd. She looks wonderful. Wonderful, Todd. I think they could build a new start in Storm if she... we've got 12 minutes left for this main event, by the way. I think we could build a new start in Storm if she wins the Tony off the bat. Britt doesn't need the win. Yeah, do that. Give me Tony Storm and Ruby. Do that. That's cool. Going to see Ruby and Tony. Oh, I mean, cool. It'd be cool. I'd be down with that. I'd be really happy. Hey, ladies, you have a total of 6 minutes in segments over the next 3 weeks to put over a title match to pay-per-view. Now go. That is what it feels like, Jeff. Jeff, you're all of you guys, your comments are always awesome. I'm going to go make a cup of tea. I'll see if I might catch you in last match. I might not. It's stupid, isn't it? Like, I just don't get it at the minute. Yeah, it is that. It is that. And like, people are going to say, well, this title match hasn't been built up very well. And it's like, they haven't really been given the stuff to make it work, you know? Guys, I'll be back in 1 second. I'm just going to quickly make a cup of tea. I'm just going to put this on. You can probably hear me if I'm in the background. What am I doing? Where's my picture? There we go. Hey! Lads, we have no time. We have no time. Adam Cole, just get. Oh, I've got my entrance suit on. I'll just get out there. Cameraman just got hit there. Ouch. And I'm back. Hello, everyone. Got my cup of tea. Adam Cole, baby. Have they even got his music? I can't hear it. Whatever. Ring bell goes. Going really quick here. Jeff Hardy with a suplex. Hardy going for the swanton early on. No, because we're just going to the second round, I suppose. Going for the diving elbow, diving clothesline, I guess. 8 minutes left. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Cole, remember what we said we was going to do? Let's get all of our stuff in. Let's get all of our stuff in. Goes into the ring. Delete, delete, delete. This is so fast. I mean, maybe it's a good thing for Jeff at the minute. I don't know. Throwing him into the steps. Adam Cole eyeing up Matt Hardy. You got to do the Young Bucks setup as well at the end of this, by the way. Jeff, bless you. Thank you so much, man. Jeff sending $5 super chat. You rock, man. Thank you so much for helping the channel. You know you help us every week. I do appreciate it. A few dollars to buy more airtime for the Women's Championship feud and also for the good guys. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. It really helps us out, dude. Every little bit absolutely helps us out every time you guys donate. So thank you so much. It means the world to us, man. Don't have to pay for StreamYards anymore, do we? You guys are helping us out with that. Thank you so much. Yeah. This is weird and don't make sense. They knew the promos were weak this week because the matches were too good. Not just that, the second half has been way too promo heavy. Way too promo heavy. That was kind of lame. Yes, I didn't enjoy that segment particularly. I get what they're doing. It just needed a little bit more setting up, I think, for what they were doing. Overlooking the pay-per-view because Blackpool Combat Club did not have to be added to this card. Jericho Appreciation Society is not really a thing to me. Concept is dumb. Yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with you. I assume Johnny Mundo is going to be with them as well, by the way. Or Johnny Elite. choking out Jeff Hardy on the rope. Adam Cole. Okay, do not spill the tea, lol. I'll try not to. No guarantees. Thanks, Todd. Chance back and forth, Hardy and Cole. Yeah, it doesn't need to be on the card, but it'll be a fun match. It'll be a big arena brawl thing. It'll do what it needs to do. It'll be fun. There'll be some fun spots. Jeff Hardy covering his nose. As he's saying, we've got to go. We've got to go. We've got to go to the finish. Jazz is a better name. It is, actually. Yeah, it is. Exactly. I'm sure they have a 3 minutes Young Bucks tie-in planned, so this match might need to end in the commercial break. Are we in commercial break now? Are you kidding? I still feel like the pay-per-view will be good. Yeah, man. Yeah. I think that that match will be good in the thing. I just don't think... I get what Sassy's saying. It doesn't feel like it's for anything. And it doesn't mean it has to be for a title, but it doesn't feel like anyone's going to progress out of that, I guess is what I'm kind of saying. Yeah. Jazz is a better name than Judgment Day, lol. I mean, look, right. Can you imagine if all of Jericho's lot come dressed up as different sports entertainers? Like, that'd pop us all. We'd be laughing at that, you know, someone comes out as a cheap mankind or, you know, whatever. I think that's what they'll do. I think that's cool. I think that's hilarious. Elbow from Adam Cole to Jeff Hardy. Even with not much time, this match feels like it's dragging. For the Jericho stuff to be entertaining, there need to be more sports entertainery. Yes, like say they need to compete in a pay-per-view, no holds barred contenders match on Dynamite. Absolutely agree. Yeah, if you're going to do sports entertainment, you need to do what we hate about sports entertainment, I guess. My girlfriend is awake. Good morning, my dear. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. Thanks for joining me. I missed that, but it looked like he was really tight in there on the pin. How are you doing? What are you doing awake? Get yourself to sleep. Nice to see you, though, darling. Nice to see you. And thanks for popping in. Hey, I got rid of my facial fluff. Look, I got a goatee. Everyone streaming says it looks so nice, and I should keep it. I was really hoping it was a blood and gut match. Yeah, man, I think we'll get a blood and gut match at the Dynamite down the road. It'd be cool. It'd be a nice main event for one show. Jeff Hardy with a drop kick on his back. His body must be hurting, man. Jeff Hardy looks like he's not as gassed in this match. Would everyone else agree? Jeff says, sell these moves. We ain't got no time for selling. Yeah, it's almost like a Ray Phoenix match, right? Oh, a little corner pop-up. Yeah, man. No, they ain't got no time for selling. They ain't got no time for anything. Tony Schiavone saying, we will stay with this match as long as it takes. It'll carry on TBS. Oh, they're moving over to TBS. Oh, going for the will and the wisp, but getting a super kick on the way down. But Jeff Hardy makes the ropes. Bloody hell. Yeah, what is that all about? Not a fan, I'm afraid. Just tell me your opinion, love. You're getting your haircut tomorrow. You be careful, is all I got to say to you. Twist of Fate now from... Oh, Stunner. No, not even a Twist of Fate. There's a Twist of Fate. Lovely. Jeff Hardy taking off his top. Getting his body out, baby. And he's got his strap on his middle. Oh, man. Going up to the top now. Going for the swanton. But Adam Cole's already moved out of the way. And he gets the knee to the head of Jeff Hardy. This is going to be the win. The boom. And that's the win for Adam Cole. Baby, it's all about the boom. Speaking of the boom, Dot woke me up by screaming at me to let me know she's brought a wet bit of cupboard in. Kick the cat, man. Just kick the cat. Kick her out of bed. That's all I do when I'm there to ... Just kick it. I should know who's in charge. I feel like the AEW... please don't go around kicking cats. I don't enforce any of that. I feel... Oh, Matt Hardy having words with Adam Cole. Come on, we got 1 minute left. Get the Young Bucks out. Yeah, here we go. There they are, looking like Hunter S. Thompson in a... Between them, they look like Hunter S. Thompson. With a flat cap and the shorts and the shirt. Young Bucks taking out Matt Hardy. BT Trigger. Nice. Nick Jackson. And here comes Sting and Darby. So they are carrying on with this Sting and they're going to have another triple threat here. Darby Allin and Sting taking out the Young Bucks. And the crowd went wild for this, man. Sting attacking Adam Cole right now. Bobby Fish coming out and Kyle O'Reilly. Oh, shit. Whoa. Bobby Fish kicking the hell out of Darby Allin as Kyle O'Reilly lifts him up. Sting is stinging. So I ain't going down for you. Adam Cole trying to come back. Crowd going mental for Sting and Adam Cole. The chair from the back of Kyle O'Reilly and Sting no selling. Can I just say we're getting a lot of no selling tonight? Maybe a bit too much. Oh no, super kicks to Sting. Oh no, super kicks to Sting. Love the way he just threw the chair at Kyle O'Reilly. Oh no, they're gonna break Sting's ankle. Oh, what are you doing? No, don't do that to Sting. No. Kyle O'Reilly jumping on it very safely. Very safely. What the hell? Matt Jackson taking off his shirt. All the action going on. And he's just taking off his shirt. And it's gone dark. So I assume you've lost the stream. I assume it's going to come back on in fight. No. The end of the stream was Matt Jackson in the middle of the ring, slowly doing a striptease. And we are back on. Just for you guys watching in America who can't see this, Adam Cole standing tall in the middle, Sting getting beat up by Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly as everyone is laid out. Jeff Hardy on the apron, face paint bleeding all over the apron. Just as face paint, not actual blood. Kyle O'Reilly's got Sting in a figure four. Darby tries to get Kyle O'Reilly off, but no, comes back. I'm guessing you guys can't see any of this, so boos as the music stops playing. Brandon Cutler in the ring, recording Adam Cole. Bobby Fish attacking Darby Allin. Is this on TBS then? Have you guys moved over there in America? And there's now no signal from the venue. There we go. A little bit of an extra bit of a preview. Guys, if you've joined me and you want to join me in the chat, you've joined me all night. I appreciate that. We did say we can talk about the women's division in AEW. We can talk about whatever you want. If you just want audio, you can absolutely do that. If you've got a phone, come and join me. Let's have a chat. And send it up to you guys. I'm not at work tomorrow, so I'm not in a rush to get off. Basically, an error occurred on Facebook, though. Interesting. What beef does Matt Hardy have? Cole beat him clean. Actually, the Hardys kind of come off like heels a little bit. Yeah. Well, he didn't really have any beef, did he? I mean, he did beat him fair and square. There was no shenanigans. Yeah, a bit weird. You're right. New break. Roman will determine Sasha and Naomi fate. What? No. We can definitely talk about Sasha and Naomi if any of you guys want to now. You're in a fight and you took advantage of his injured rib. You're a monster. Well, yeah, exactly. It made no sense. Yeah, you're right. They do come across as bit heels. We found Sting's kryptonite. Super kicks to the armpits. Yeah, you couldn't replay them, could you? Everyone's just trying to work safe with Sting. I get it. It's not Guy. Come on, Ann. Sting has plane tickets for Cabo, but for tomorrow, yeah, he does. Yeah, I'm trying to get into it. Leave me be, Jeff. Cool. Thank you so much for watching. Let's go for a little bit of a recap of the card, and then see if anyone joins us. And if not, we'll go to bed. Not together, just individually. Wish I was in bed with our last right now. The other week, like I finished streaming and then I was up a little bit because I can't sleep straight away, and it gets to like 6 in the morning. God, it's so good to go to bed with someone. Give a cuddle. Anyway, first up we had the first match, which was Samoa Joe versus the Joker, and it was former John Morrison, Johnny Elite, as he's calling himself in AEW. Do we have anything on Twitter about is he all elite? Is he? Let me have a look for you guys. Find out if Johnny Mundo is all elite or if it's just a thing. Yeah. What is the best AEW debut ever? Wicked Snazzy. Not seen Snazzy for a while. Says Sting. Sting was a big debut. I mean, I think it is actually. I went slow again, didn't I? I think the biggest debut is actually CM Punk, obviously. But yeah, I think Sting's real cool. I love Stings. Guys, joining me on the stream to break everything down, we've got our friend and your friend from the chat. She's a Moxley fan. It's Sassy. How you doing, Sassy?
Hello.
Hello. How's everything going? Happy birthday.
My birthday was very good. My girlfriends made me dinner.
Oh, lovely.
So
nice.
Thank you.
What did you have for dinner tonight, Sassy? What did you have for dinner tonight, Sassy?
Dinner tonight was a Reuben hot dog, and I had shrimp and avocado sushi.
Oh, Sassy, the food you eat is just the best, man. Just the best. Cool. What do you think of tonight, Sassy?
I kind of felt like it was a letdown after the second half.
I agree with you completely. Absolutely, completely. Like the first half, we had an amazing match with Samoa Joe and John Elite or John Morrison, whatever you want to call him, Johnny Morrison. Then we had Hangman Page and Takeshita. I can't remember his name. But that was an amazing match. Like technically, they look freaking amazing in the ring. Then we had like Kyle O'Reilly, Ray Phoenix. It was just a great opening half, and then loaded up the second half with promos that were not very good.
No, the promos weren't good, and I'm actually upset with AEW because I really would have liked them to build up this JAS society because we really don't know what it is.
I agree. And also, I don't feel like the people around Jericho, I don't feel like he's putting them over like he did with everyone in Inner Circle.
No. And most of them are irritating to be at best. They're clowns, basically.
Yeah.
And the only person that has any stellar to him would be Jake Hager, but they've had him off TV for so long.
And Hager's boring as well. I mean, he's bored me in AEW, to be perfectly honest.
And I'm thinking, here you have two great trios who are going to be wasted on this.
Yeah, exactly. And the Santana Ortiz thing just feels like it's been thrown to the wayside for the Kingston. Whereas they were part of his faction for 2 years. That there's surely more story there than the Kingston stuff. But Kingston just grabs everything and runs with it.
Yeah, and what I would have loved to have happened is I wish that they would have placed these teams in like a prelude to Forbidden Door.
Yeah, okay, Yeah, I agree with that.
So if you were going to have either one or the other face guys that they might face in Forbidden Door.
Cool. I mean, I think we're going to get a blood and guts thing at some point. You know, I think that'll be the. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, but my view is this. Okay. Moxley probably can take pretty much every doubles of the guys that are in there in that JS society. I mean, have these guys ever bled or been in death matches before? Because that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, that the Jericho Society is going to get beaten. Because it's not a match that you even feel like they're able to even be involved with.
Yeah. Here's one interesting thing, Sassy. Right? What do you think is going to cost? Which match do you think will cost the most in that pay-per-view? It 100% will be that Jericho Appreciation Society and Blackpool Combat Club. That is the most money that Tony Khan will be spending on that pay-per-view.
And I don't understand it because it's a match that doesn't need to be there.
No, I mean, let's just hope. I kind of just have the sort of let's wait and see. I think it'll be fun, a bit like the sort of run of Sting matches against the Butcher and the Blade and all them. I think it'll just be a fun match in the cards. That'll be a bit sort of crazy. We'll just get a load of stunts, and that's why they're setting it up to be some sort of stipulation match, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think all the other matches are going to be good. I just wish that they would do more with the Rosa and Deeb match.
Oh man, let's talk about that in a second. I just want to go through these comments first while we're still on this subject, and we'll go to Rosa and Deeb because it's a really good one to talk about, Sassy. Michael says, got to go to bed. Good night. See ya for some SmackDown. Michael, you rock. Thanks for joining us for the stream. You got any special messages for Michael, Sassy?
See you later, Max buddy.
I knew you was going there. Sassy. The sad thing is, a loyal viewer like Sassy doesn't know what the point of Jazz after they spent a ton of their limited airtime on that group. Sign that the whole thing has been poorly planned. Yes, I agree. And does anyone know the point of the Jericho Appreciation Society? I mean, the sports entertainers, but what does that actually mean? Is it just a pop at WWE? Because you don't need a whole faction and all this TV time to just have pops at WWE. Hassan says, hi. Hello again, my friend. Hope you enjoyed AEW Dynamite. That first hour was good. And it says, wow. Sassy, let's talk a little bit about Serena Deeb and Thunder Rosa. Paul.
Yeah, the way that they build up, but I didn't like how they build up with Britt and Rosa either.
No.
It's almost like Tony Khan needs to bring in a woman wrestler who handles just the women's matches.
You know what he really needs? He needs a promoter of women's wrestling. And I believe that we've got a good friend of the channel who owns his own brilliant bloody... Can you imagine if Dan did that? Like, Dan wouldn't let him get away with it.
I would love if Dan would do that because I think he's so much into men's wrestling, he doesn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
And there really isn't anybody in that wrestling promotion on the backstage that knows how to do women matches either.
Ooh, big. I mean, maybe Kenny Omega, but Omega's gone.
Yeah.
You did see in early Dynamite, there was a lot of matches where I remember watching something with Penelope Ford and thinking Omega's told her to do that, but it doesn't really work because she's not Kenny Omega. You know? Yeah,
and the matches for the women were so much better when they first started.
Matches, yeah, a lot of them. I mean, it's hard because Dustin Rhodes is obviously working with the women. I don't know. It's just the stories, they're not telling them very well.
I mean, maybe he should try and bring some. I mean, I watched the Impact Rebellion. The women's matches were better than the men's were in Impact.
Impact's have a phenomenal women's division, you know,
and they were more enjoyable. I mean, maybe they need to bring in somebody from Impact, or maybe they need to bring in like a Beth. Well, you can't bring her in now because her husband's in WWE, but they need to bring someone in, and that person needs to handle that part of the show.
Yeah, I feel like they're trying. I feel like they're trying to do that with Dustin, but because I don't know if Tony's not invested in it or what, but he's letting the side down, man. And the other issue you have is you've got that WWE thing where you've got like top of the card and then the rest of the card, and what we're sort of seeing is people like the promo with Chris Statlander and Red Velvet. As soon as Jade Cargill entered that conversation, everyone else just sort of like jumps because she looks like a superstar. And that's not just like visually, but she carries herself and has the charisma to come across as a superstar.
Now, you know what I would love for them to do, and you might think this is silly.
Go on.
Remember when they used to have the roulette wheel for matches?
Yeah.
To me, their women's division is so good. You could do a roulette wheel.
That'd be really cool, and it'd give us something really different, and it'd maybe get Tony Khan more excited about the women's division as well, I feel.
Because it's so deep that anybody could wrestle anybody and win.
Yeah, it'd be great to have someone like maybe after this feud, that'd be great for Serena Deeb to do something like that, you know, a spinning wheel, like her gimmick is go out and have a spinning wheel, because they've dropped the 5 minutes with Serena Deeb, haven't they?
Yeah, they really have. And she's too good of a wrestler to be going through that. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, she's the best women's wrestler in the world right now.
One of, certainly. She's an extreme
definitely.
talent.
And
I think the thing is with Rosa and Deeb, we know it's going to be a cracking match at the pay-per-view. Like, both of them are serious talents. It's just the build has not helped it in the way that it should be helping it.
Yeah, and it's like I was expecting to see like almost like little histories behind, like how GCW, when they do a main event match, they tell you the history of both wrestlers before they go on and how they come together. And I was expecting something like that for them because they both have a good history.
Yeah, and the thing is, they keep mentioning this history, but you know, there's so much easier ways and better. I don't think Deeb's a great promo. You know, I think she's got the best intentions, but I just don't think it's delivered like smoothly. But at the same time, AEW's done it before, where they've had like Jim Ross, especially like interview people, and we see the history of Thunder Rosa sat in the crowd watching Serena Deeb over on the West Coast, you know, and you show us that. You don't need to just tell us it in the ring in these sort of stunted promos, really.
Yeah, and that's the other thing that I'm finding. Like for instance, with Daniel Garcia and some of these other guys, when you have people like Danielson and Moxley and Joe, why do these people have poor promo skills?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't have. But then Daniel Garcia's, I suppose, was it Daniel Garcia who did the line back to Regal? Regal didn't come off cracking tonight. That whole thing about him putting a toothbrush of his ass was boring.
Yeah, when I looked at Moxley, he seemed like he was done and over with it. He just wanted to get off the stage.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
He just seemed like, you know, let's you know, get this on. I got a plane to catch to go back home. You know, I'm not even, you know, and to me, it's like an insult. I mean, you're going to come on they're going to pay you to come from Cincinnati or Seattle to do a horrible promo and then send you back?
Well, it's a really interesting point, and we'll make this point, and then we'll go on with a couple of comments because Jeff's saying some awesome stuff. You're right, and actually, I think there is a problem there with logistics, with company logistics. So I think Tony Khan is saying, everyone come down to AEW, and we'll figure out what the show is from there. I don't think he's got a week-to-week plan, and I think what he's doing is he's putting everyone on this show because hey, if he's got Sting and Darby there, they need to be on TV. If he's got Moxley and Bryanson there, they need to be on TV. If he's got CM Punk there, he's on TV. If he's got you've got all these people that are on TV if they are there. Yet at the same time, they don't have to be on TV every week. Just let them have a week off. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
I think they'd be happier, and I think when people say that he's booking too many people, I think it's just about things getting a bit compressed, and I can kind of see what people mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just let people have a week off. Let Moxley and Danielson have a week off, you know. But then maybe the crowd would be upset. Would you be upset if you went to the show and Moxley wasn't there? I guess you would.
No, I wouldn't be if he didn't need to be there. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
What you're supposed to do is make the matches good enough so that I'm not going to mix Mox that day. I'm not going to mix another wrestler that day because the matches have me intrigued.
Yeah, so I guess what you're saying is that Tony Khan needs to stop worrying about getting everyone in front of the audience and actually worry more about the storytelling because it's starting to affect the product.
Exactly.
Really good point, Sassy. Let's just read a few comments and see where Jeff goes. He says you could have used the airtime from the Jericho Appreciation Society for the women's title build because there's layers there. Like tonight, Deeb has a Marvel villain origin story to tell. Embrace the dark side based on relatable reasons. And being honest, after last week, I think a Storm Hater feud could be the future of the women's division. I agree with everything that Jeff's saying there.
So do I.
I mean, you do have this wonderful villain in Deeb, but you need to tell the story, and you need to not just tell the story, but like figure out ways to tell the story. We've seen twice now that these are not cutting natural sounding promos in front of the audience. Just take it backstage. Just do a Jim Ross interview. They always feel nice and special, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the Attitude Era interviews. Dale says, having someone like Mickey James would help the women's division. Great there, Dale. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, they have the talent in the women's division. They just don't seem to have the direction, or Tony Khan doesn't seem to, maybe. Anthony says, can we as wrestling fans be critical of both AEW and WWE when they screw up in terms of booking? Because it seems like we thought out the hatred for WWE more than AEW. Welcome.
Don't.
Nice to see you, Anthony. Sorry, go on, Sassy.
Hi, Anthony. I don't. I mean, to me, if they're wrong, they're wrong.
Absolutely. I try and be fair with everything, you know, and just give my sort of honest opinion. You know that, you know, and how pissed off was I when Serena Deeb come out tonight? And I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you giving us the two women angles together again? You know? Go on.
Yeah, and I just hate talent to be wasted.
Yeah.
Because when you're paying these big stars, you have to get bang for your buck. And I hate to see someone who you're paying a considerable amount of money and they have a half thought out storyline.
Yeah.
That's going nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard a lot of rumors about frustrations backstage, and maybe this is why, because Tony Khan can't split his time to everyone, and he needs to figure out who he can trust within his sort of, be that the EVPs, be that whatever, and let them deal with certain parts of the TV time, I think.
I think more what he needs to do is there's certain guys on that show that should just handle their own creative.
Oh, they should, yeah, 100%.
I mean, Omega should handle his own creative. Mox should. Sting can do his. Jericho can do his. And then that reduces. Or you could have the four of them come together and just give them certain storylines that they just run.
Yeah. Or you just you just get rid of them every week. You know, you do, Jericho, Blackpool Combat Club 1 week, the next week Sting and the Hardys. You know, you just split it up a little bit. They're too much. We've got great ideas, and look, not all of our ideas are going to work, I think, and some of them will, and what have you. But we can see there's an issue, so hopefully. Jeff says there was compressed. They barely had time for a main event. I agree that main event felt rushed, but then slow at the same time as well. I didn't really enjoy the main event.
Yeah, and if they took all the promos out, they would have had time.
They would have had time, yeah. But then I didn't enjoy it, even what did happen. Yeah, it was weird. I feel that addressing the fans was still giving AEW a grace period and love them to make huge mistakes with booking. I don't think they've done anything hugely offensive yet. I mean, I think the problem is WWE has a massive history and they have done very offensive stuff in the past. AEW hasn't really done anything offensive yet, so I guess that's why they're still in the grace period. For the most part, I'm enjoying a lot of the stuff that they're doing. The first hour of the show was great, Sassy.
Oh, it was. And I think the other thing too is the standard that AEW has placed itself on is an issue too. I mean, we've seen a steady decline of WWE stuff for years. Yeah. And AEW has built its viewership over the high quality work that they've done. So if somebody new who hadn't been following AEW saw the show, they probably would have said that they really liked everything. But because we've been watching it, our standards are a little higher on what we feel AEW should be doing.
Yeah. We just want the sort of best storytelling that we can get because we've seen AEW deliver that in the past. Jess says the women division doesn't need more talent; they need more time, as in airtime. Agree completely, Jeff.
I agree.
Anthony says, I've read articles recently that Sasha has a history of constantly walking out of matches when they don't go her way in terms of the booking and feel like she's acting like a petulant child right now. And I feel Vince is so out of touch as well in terms of how he books. His mentality is still booking the superstars of the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. In terms of Sasha, what do we think about Sasha?
I think that Sasha has a definite beef because I don't know if anybody watched the Ember Moon interviews that took place.
The Chris Van Vliet one, very good.
Yep. Off the Strip with JD from New York did one as well.
Okay.
And the thing that has been happening is John Laurinaitis is now in charge of the women's division for its booking. And he wants to turn that whole entire women's division back into a divas.
Well, it's not good, is it? It's not good.
No. And what happened with the whole situation with Sasha and Naomi was during that 6-pack, Naomi was supposed to have pinned Sasha.
Yeah.
And that made no sense whatsoever.
In terms of the tag.
In terms of the type. Also, why did they need them in the first place when they had other women wrestlers who don't have anything to do, who have not been on TV for months?
Incredible wrestlers as well, like completely underused. Piper Niven and Nikki Cross, like outstanding wrestlers. You know, a lot. We've seen them a lot on the Brit scene, and Piper Niven and Kaylee Ray. I don't know if you ever saw any of their stuff, Sassy.
I have, because I saw them in NXT.
Yeah. They did a lot of stuff in up in Glasgow as well and Edinburgh. Like absolutely fantastic stuff. Cool. I think Sasha knows her value, and I think she's asserting her authority with her value, and I think she's quite happy to sit out a contract if that's what they wanted to do. You know, I'm not necessarily saying she'll go to AEW. I think Sasha's. I mean, her cousin Snoop Dogg She's been in Star Wars. There's talks of her being in the next Mandalorian. WWE can't say no to something like that because that's massive for WWE to have someone in the Star Wars franchise. Like I feel like she's on a big path right now, and I think she knows her value, and I think she's frustrated, and I don't think she's being listened to, and you can only frustrate people for so long, Sassy.
Yeah, and I think the other thing too is that the writers have deemed her a malcontent.
Right.
And that's what happened with Moxley.
Yeah, exactly.
Was there as well, because he was frustrated with creative, and basically it got to the point where her wrestling's going to suffer, because when you're under that much strain and frustration, it affects you mentally.
Oh yeah, and worse than the wrestling suffering, it affects your mental health. And we saw that with Moxley as well. When you feel frustrated and not listened to as a human being, it can affect your mental health, and that's not good, man. So that's my sort of opinions on the Sasha thing. I just want her to be happy, company to be happy, and do what they need to do. You know, let's hope they can sort out the differences, and if not, let's hope she can get to Hollywood and do what she wants to do. It's cool.
Yeah, and Naomi, they need Naomi as well because of the bloodline.
Maybe that's the point as well, though. Maybe there's frustration with not being part of that as well, and you know, Sasha's putting forward these ideas that aren't being listened to. Hey, and we know that not all the performers' ideas are the best as well. Look at like Miro when he first come into AEW was garbage, and then suddenly when he went back to being the traditional heel, it was great. You know, so you know that's always my sort of example of where I think he had creative control in that gamer sort of gimmick. It wasn't working. So there needs to be someone to oversee all that. Jeff says, well, I think AEW's booking was really on point up to a couple of months ago. The rushing stories now due to an overflow of talent that they're all trying to push at the same time. Yeah, cool. The answer to that is either stop signing people or don't push them all at the same time. Take some people off TV.
Can I say a third option?
Go on.
Start switching people to Ring of Honor and start doing Ring of Honor shows.
Absolutely. If you've got more TV time, then you can do more. They're looking at putting on a third AEW show as well, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, which is cool. Which I'm happy for them. I mean, if they can become a force like WWE, good for them. Stories don't have as much room to breathe anymore. No, we're filling in quite a few blanks, but also some of the stories are just rushed, not coming out very well. Yeah. But then at the same time, look at Wardlow and MJF. That's outstanding. You know, I think CM Punk and Hangman Adam Page has been really good as well.
Yeah, I would also say that the House of Black, with the triangle, that's been done better than most.
It's been done over a long time. Yeah, it's been done over a long time. Yeah, I think people were just frustrated about the Julia Hart thing and not getting the tease of a reveal and then actually not getting it.
Yeah, that was that's an issue too. I mean, she wouldn't have been my first choice for somebody who would have changed, but
anyway. Jeff says, I can sympathize with Sasha's beef. At the same time, we all have jobs that suck at times, but you have to work through it. So hard to sympathize in a way. If that makes sense, nobody made you sign a contract. She has to know the track record there. What do you expect? Interesting. I think the issue is, so here's the issue. She can't quit because she's locked into a contract. If she could quit, would she have quit? Probably. If you're gonna walk out like that, like you're probably just gonna quit. So I think there's an element of that makes it a little bit more difficult to not sympathize, because she's stuck in this weird contract, and at the same time she's an independent contractor yet can't walk away from a job. I mean, yeah, nobody made her sign a contract, absolutely not. But at the same time, she's sort of locked into this bizarre thing now where they control her, you know, in more ways than just they can control her image, they control her body, they control everything really. But that's the wrestling industry, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah. Dale thinks that Sasha had a taste of Hollywood when she's done Star Wars and will probably go into doing movies. Well, if that makes her happy, Dale, that's cool by me. I mean, she's a talent. I'd love to see her in AEW, Sassy.
I would love to see her in AEW, but I think that they have stars in AEW that need to go to Ring of Honor first.
Yeah. No, I agree. The thing with Sasha is, as a wrestler, I think she's very unique. And this is why I think she suits AEW so well, in that she's always trying new things. I don't think it always works. And I sometimes think there's a lot of botches in Sasha matches. But what I appreciate is she's always at least trying to do something out of the box as opposed to your cookie cutter wrestler.
Yeah, and I think that's why Jericho and Moxley and Aleister Black work so well in AEW as well, because they don't fit a mold.
No, that's right. That's exactly right.
There are these amazing talents where heel and face doesn't apply to them.
That's right. That's exactly right. And it's exactly the same with Sasha.
Mhm.
So, yeah. I have got a question for you after that. I'll just do another comment from Jeff. I don't understand the story between Triangle and House of Black anymore. They keep running on to each other, and they've been doing that for months now. Why do they not like each other? I don't remember. They need to figure out the women's division first before bringing in someone like Sasha Banks. Yeah, I can agree.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's how I feel with it feels like it's been going on for a long time, but the story's not developed enough to sort of get us to where we need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happens at the pay-per-view, though, I guess. Sassy, I wrote on a comment on Facebook the other day. It was Bianca Belair has been reported as saying something on the lines that she believes she should have headlined night one of WrestleMania instead of Stone Cold.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about
that? To be perfectly honest with you, I think Stone Cold needed to block that show, basically due to the fact of the match that was before it.
You think he needed to what? Sorry.
Well, the Charlotte Rousey match.
Yeah.
Was the second to the last match.
Yeah.
If any wrestling match would have taken place after that debacle, it would have ruined that match.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's an interesting argument.
I think it's more that the fact that Kevin Owens has such a great comic talent, and also Stone Cold coming back. It needed that lift in order so that people didn't just walk away from day two. Because I could have seen a lot of people walk away from day two because of that match or any women's match. Because the women matches aren't respected as much as they were before because of the way that they have destroyed the division.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I kind of agree with Bianca. Like the Stone Cold thing. Here's the issue with the Stone Cold thing, I've got loads of grief on Facebook for this because it's an out there opinion, and I guess it's even different to your opinion, Sassy. My opinion of it is, in 5 years' time, no one is going to be talking about that Stone Cold match with Kevin Owens. If someone said to you, how do I get into Stone Cold? You won't show them that match. Mm-hmm. In a similar sense as what was Shawn Michaels' last match?
Undertaker.
Wrong. It was Undertaker and Kane versus Triple H and Shawn Michaels at Saudi Arabia, which everyone's already tried. Like, and that was only 2 years ago, and people are kind of forgetting that because it's not part of the legacy, and this isn't really part of his legacy, you know. So. And whereas the Bianca Belair stuff that's happening, her running through the 4 horsewomen one at a time, thank goodness she's already got through Sasha because I don't know how long she'll be there for, is part of a longer story that we will be talking about for the next sort of 5-10 years. So that was my point of view. I'm getting a lot of hate online for that. I quite like it.
I agree. I sort of agree with you.
Yeah.
I just think that the spot that they put them in was the best spot that they could have put them in because of the other matches around them.
Yeah, but then I suppose because the other thing is you wouldn't have put Charlotte and Ronda there then if you had the women's main event. So the whole card would have ended up changing.
Yeah, well, to me, that didn't even belong on the card, period.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
Because Naomi should have been against Charlotte in that match.
Yeah, that would have been a great match. Cool. If they botch her presentation, she's not going to be shy about speaking out about it. That's very true, Jeff. Sasha, I mean, maybe she wouldn't be good for the company. Who knows? Who knows if Tony Khan could handle a personality like Sasha. Ric Flair's wrestling again in July. Yes, he is. What do you think about that, Sasha? Are you going to go watch Ric Flair?
Oh my god! Oh my god! It'll be like watching paint dry. I mean, how many times? How many times can I see the figure 4 and him fall on his face and him going on the top rope and getting caught every freaking time, and to hear him talking about the Nature Boy and the hair is just looking like all I have to do is put a light to it and it would all fly away and burn.
A breeze will blow it off. Did you hear who was asked to be his opponent? I don't know who his opponent is now, but do you know who was asked?
Who?
He'd asked Ricky Steamboat if he'd be his opponent.
Now Ricky Steamboat still looks good.
I know he does. Well, because
he almost beat Jericho a few years ago.
Exactly, and his last match was against Jericho, and he said he did debate it for a while, but then he thought, no, I'm not going to because I don't want to have a bad match when he felt he'd earned the "You Deserve It" chance from his, I think it was WrestleMania 25, was it? So quite interesting because apparently Jake the Snake Roberts has mentioned that Steamboat was in ill health. But apparently he's not. He's fine. So
yeah, Rick just needs that because he's broke.
You reckon he's broke again?
Well, how many marriages has he had since the last time he's been broke?
They're all taking his money. Is he not? Ric Flair, the man who never learns a lesson.
No.
Jeff says, if you want to introduce someone to Ric Flair, you're definitely going to show them their upcoming match in July. Exactly. Of course you are, Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
I'm surprised he's not in AEW because he keeps asking AEW for a manager's contract.
Yeah, he wanted to be in it. And I think him and Tony Khan are friends, apparently. And Tony Khan would have had him. But then that Dark Side of the Ring come out. And Tony Khan just can't risk that publicity at the minute.
Oh my god, that was did you see that episode?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Oh my god. It was so horrible.
Yeah. So no, he'll have come in and managed Andrade. I'm like certain of that, but because of the whole relationship with Charlotte and everything else. But I think AEW needs to make sure Andrade is happy as well, because you want Charlotte to be in your good books.
Yeah, well, they're getting married, so
they indeed are. Anthony says, realistically, how long do you think? Do you guys think AEW can continue relying on former WWE and independent wrestlers in terms of viewership and ratings before they plateau? It's a difficult question, Anthony, because if I was to turn the question around, how long can WWE rely on independent wrestlers and Impact wrestlers in terms of viewership before the ratings plateau? Most performers, WWE does have a performance center, but there are very few stars that have come out of that performance center in recent years. The only one that comes to mind is maybe Baron Corbin, Bianca Belair. I'm talking the last 5 years here. I'm not talking like the Randy Orton, John Cena, Brock Lesnar boom from OVW years ago.
Ricochet.
No, because Ricochet was independent. like homegrown. Like Baron Corbin didn't wrestle before he went in.
Yeah.
Bianca Belair didn't. Like, but who else?
No, because Ciampa was independent, right?
Ciampa was independent. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the better question to ask is, how long will WWE be able? Will they be able to produce stars leaning on people who do not have wrestling experience? Because that's the new plan for NXT.
Well, that is the new plan, and that is their sort of business model. AEW's business model is to use, at the moment, I mean, they are bringing up talent through the Nightmare Factory, but in terms of all of the stars, they're all independent wrestlers or former WWE guys, and that's but then you're talking about guys like MJF and Darby Allin in that, and Hangman Adam Page. These were all guys who were wrestling before there was in AEW, but AEW was given the platform that's made them much bigger, you know. If you take away the ex WWE and ex indie wrestlers, the talent pool is almost non-existent. It absolutely is. It'd be Anna Jay. Big Swole's gone. Red Velvet, I think. It'd be nothing. But that's okay. That's like, it's okay to have independent wrestlers. They're human beings at the end of the day with contractors. Wardlow, another great example. Who's doing great stuff with at the minute. So
yeah. The other thing too that you have to realize: why are these wrestlers ex WWE? Because they weren't used properly by the promotion that had them.
Yes, that's right, and they were unhappy as well. In a lot of cases, as I've said. So, and just didn't have the direction for him. Mind you, if Tony Khan carries on filling up that talent and getting them all in each week, then he's not going to have space for him either. So, yeah, catch 52, I guess. I mean, but then at the same time, like if Morrison's on the market, aren't you just gonna buy him? It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be in Morrison's court because everybody wants him.
Like Sassy, if Kevin Owens' contract come up tomorrow, should AEW pick him up?
No.
Really, I think they absolutely they'd be daft not to, because he's great. But like, my point is, like, yeah, it doesn't make sense in terms of the show, but actually in terms of getting that talent, I don't know.
It doesn't make sense for their show.
No.
Because right now they really have specific areas to fill. And one thing, they don't need tag teams. They don't need trios. Really what they're looking for and what they're missing are the grapplers. Because there aren't a lot of pure grapplers.
Okay. Yeah.
I could see them signing a Morrissey. I could see them doing a Cesaro. But Kevin Owens is more like a Samoa Joe. And I could see him in Ring of Honor being an opponent for Samoa Joe. But not on AEW, because they already have Keith Lee there. They already have Brody King there. Hobbs, and they don't need any more big men.
Fair enough. Jeff's named some great names at Home Built Stars, actually. Anna Jay, Paige Van Zandt, Satnam Singh, Anthony Ogogo, Jade Cargill is a very good example, as well as Hook. Obviously, I suppose AEW are doing a lot more with newer stars than we realized, but yeah, Satnam Singh. I mean, Satnam Singh was in NXT, wasn't he? I believe. Yeah. Send in Hook, said Dale. Send in Hook, indeed. Guys, I think I'm happy to call it there. Are you, Sassy?
Yep, I'm good.
Rock and roll. Should we do a secret stream, Sassy? Should we play a game? You ready? Right. So we'll pretend we're saying bye, and then we'll be back in a second, Sassy.
Oh, okay.
All right. See you later. Hello. Sassy just left. No, the point was I was doing a secret stream. I didn't even get to say bye to Sassy. Sassy, I miss you. I was going to do the secret stream. We hadn't done it for a while. You might not have ever seen it. It's been that long. I was going to do a secret stream. KO ain't going. To all due respect to Ring of Honor, a third string man. No, I miss Sassy. I was going to do a secret stream. It was a botch. I'll see you for a secret stream in a second.
This is Broken Matt Hardy. Thank you for watching the Gimme a Whole Year Wrestling Podcast.
We didn't even do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great having Sassy on the show. I hope you all agree. Like always, wonderful in chat. So it's lovely to hear her opinions, and thank you all for your comments and giving the time and all that stuff. It's all good. Cool. I don't even think I can play it by myself. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna slide off screen this way. Exit stage left. That way. Cool, guys. It's been a great night. It's been wonderful to just hang out. It's been wonderful to not worry about having work. It's been wonderful having Sassy on the stream and Dom, obviously, at the start of the stream. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for the super chat as well, Jeffy baby. Oh, you appreciate it. Check out my interview with Tom Talks Wrestling if you want to hear a little bit more about some of my opinions on stuff and stuff like that. The lights go out and Sassy has disappeared. She proper Bray Wyatted us then. She teleported away. I hadn't even done the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just gone. Malachi Black took her away. Sassy, come back. Miss you. Yeah, guys, it's been awesome. Check out that interview with Tom. Do you want me to put the link in the description again? Tom did it earlier, didn't he? Let me see if I can find it. Tom Talks Rubbish Anthony. Me and Dom have done an interview with him as well, which will be coming out at some point. Tom, why is it all? It's the other Anthony. It's the other Anthony. Oh, there I am. There's my beautiful face. The last video, I got 45 views. It's kind of interesting. I've only ever done interviews with Dom and stuff like that before. And you know what's really sad? Looking at it, I was like, how many views do I have compared to other people? Apparently, Connor Casey from Comic Book Events, he got 17 views. I've got 45 views. However, Jason Solomonster, whose video has been up for 7 days, has 786 views. So I'm not as famous as Jason Solomonster. Famous on YouTube. Some dude who acted on Harry Potter, though, Sullivan Brown, 1 month ago, has 68 views. And you guys are going to help me push over that 68 views so I can say I'm more famous than this dude from Harry Potter. I wonder who he was in Harry Potter. Anyway, if that's not a good enough reason to go watch me talk about something, then I don't know what is. There's the podcast there. The lights out is a peace out. And can you explain to me how WWE can pull in 1 million to 3 million viewers each week with bad booking, but AEW with decent booking can pull in between 600,000 and 850,000? It's because of product placement. Like, people know WWE. People have been. Don't forget, WWE's audience has been in the decline for many. This is a really good question, Anthony. WWE's audience has been in the decline for many, many years. So people who were sort of casual fans of wrestling have gone, actually, this is crap. I'm tuning out. And that's why you've seen the decline. Because when wrestling was at its height, it was really enjoyable. It was really engaging. We was all engaging with it. And then it slowly sort of drifted off, and people have slowly gone, I want to love this thing, but I don't love it anymore. I don't hold it in that high regard anymore. And also people's lives change as well. And as people, get families and stuff like that, maybe they don't have as much time for wrestling, which is absolutely fair enough. And if you're not doing interesting new stuff, then you're not going to bring in the new viewers. And that's why all wrestling companies have to be constantly reinventing and creating new stuff to be reaching new eyes, so that they're constantly bringing in new viewers into the product, which AEW has kind of been doing. So WWE has been doing that for years, but what you've actually find is a lot of their fans now are guys that are absolutely loyal to WWE, which is great, which is good for them. I mean, they've earned it. WWE has been telling stories for 40 years now, sort of 86. So yeah, I guess nearly 40 years, 36 years. So, or 87, 85, really, WrestleMania 1. So yeah, that's why. I mean, because people have every Monday night for the last 40 years or 30 years, however long Raw's been on, they've been tuning in, putting on WWE. That's what they do. They sit down with a tea and put on some wrestling. WWE's audience, it's really funny because everyone said that it's like Dom said the other week, it was people our age watching WWE, and that's not true at all. It's older people who are watching WWE. A lot of their audience is over 50, which is why you'll hear AEW talk about demographics a lot more, because they want to highlight the fact that the viewers they are getting in are more valuable. And the reason they're more valuable is because the key demographics, which is 18 to 45, is more valuable to advertisers. It's them type of people who are more likely to spend money. And that's why you see NXT getting terrible. They're getting terrible ratings at the minute, guys. And part of the reason for that is because part of the reason we all enjoyed NXT was for quality wrestling. And now they're reusing it as a developmental brand, and it's on USA, and it's been not very good. So even the sort of older people who enjoyed watching wrestling are tuning out, but that's the only people that are watching it. People think NXT is the fresh brand, the place to. That's what it used to be. It used to be the place to watch the superstars of tomorrow come up. Your Finn Balor's, your Samoa Joes, and sort of get an introduction to them before they were on the main roster. Shinsuke Nakamura, and yeah, it's dropped off so much. So yeah, that's how they can brew it in, because it becomes people's routine, absolute routine. And also, Fox is a much bigger network as well. Massive advertisements, bigger run-ins to the show. So the if you've got a football match or whatever on just before SmackDown, people stay with it. They can advertise it all week on Fox, which gets more eyes than TNT. So yeah, that's kind of your answer there. I think. Yeah, hope that helps. Hope that helps, Anthony. Let me know. WWE has 30-year lifelong fans that are committed to the product. These people only have time for so much wrestling and aren't going to watch a second brand. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I didn't. I'm very casual WWE observer now. But I always say, man, if WWE is great, I'll be going back to them. That's fine. I'll go where the good wrestling is. I'm not a glory supporter, But at the same time, I don't see. I think I watched a bit of Raw the other week. I watched it on live stream, and it was better than I thought. It was still a stupid 15-minute promo at the start of the show, which went on for ages and bored the shit out of me. Mate, do you know, that's half a Simpsons episode? That's half a conclusion to a Simpsons episode. Just watch Simpsons. I defected, but a lot of people don't have the willpower to walk away from something like that. They've dedicated a chunk of their lives to. Absolutely, and I do think Dom's kind of like that, and it's not a bad thing. It's just a thing. But Dom's like, I'll always be a WWE guy, and that's because his childhood and his memories are invested in a lot of WWE, which is cool. It's cool. I just don't have that attachment, and we all have different attachments to different things. Wow, 4:00 in the morning talking about attachments. So yeah, that's what I think it is. I think it's attachment is what we're talking about here. And the product has been garbage, but then at the same time, there's things that people love in the product. Bray Wyatt as an example, when he was there, a lot of people was watching it for Bray Wyatt at one point. It's gone now, obviously. Anthony, how are you been, my friend? Been a minute. I'm great, man. How are you, Jared? Lovely to see you. been a minute since I spoke to you. What did you think of John Morrison in AEW? Oh, I didn't check that. Is he actually in AEW? What does AEW say? Have they said that John Morrison or Johnny Elite is all elite? Johnny Elite is all elite. Oh, mate, Makito, Hook, and Danhausen all backstage. Makito could really do some fantastic things in that women's division. She could be really fun. You know, like we get the fun with the Orange Cassidy, and yeah, I think there could be a lot of fun there to be had. That is amazing. Danhausen is a star, isn't he, man? Like his stuff gets like so followed. He's got such a good following. Justified. This is awesome chance right now. Take a zoom. Thank you to everyone watching Dynamite tonight. Do you reckon Tony can tweet that out or not? Do I need to? Shall I tweet it? Shall I tweet out him from? What is your take on the Sasha Naomi issue? I talked about this a few times, Jared. My take is good for her, man. Good for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I don't like the fact that they're locked into these contracts as a performer and have no sort of rights and yeah, we'll see, man. The Undertaker has the Twitter. It's an official one. Do we follow it? No, we don't. I'm just looking to see if All Elite has said if John Morrison is All Elite or anything like that. Nothing about Makito either. I can't see. Sometimes they have them banners, which kind of says we've signed these for at least a certain amount of time. Let's see. Keep going back because it was at the start of the show. So just in case they do have one. Yeah, that Adam Page match was my match of the night for sure. Samoa Joe. No. Workhorseman. No, I can't say anything about John Morrison. So it could be a date appearance. It might not happen again and again. I mean, I didn't think it was a bad one. I thought it was good. Guys, we're gonna end the show there. Thank you so much for watching. In 5 seconds, we are gonna all shout, "Oh yeah!" And I'll see you later. And Jared, put down your Facebook group so people can go and give it a like. Okay, guys, 5. I've gone blue. 4. Yeah. Dabba dee dabba die. 3. I've gone blue. 2. Dabba dee dabba die. 1. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
God, I just listened to this whole podcast. It was terrible. I feel like my ears are gonna bleed.
What'd you say? This is Darby Allin, and you're listening to Give Me a Oh Yeah podcast.